Now to check. Oh, it's been a while. Let's see, I fixed Sprout. Every day I stream, I fix one thing. Dismiss. Check Twitter. So cute. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go to Just Chat. Now, hopefully, I'm not having two background musics at the same time. I kind of want to put Gentle on and put the farm music away, you know? I kind of want to use Ray's, copyright-free music. I haven't listened. It's over 4.5 hours, but I'd have to download it. That's gonna take a while. Let me get the chat up for you guys. Mama Jenta might say hi, so. Yuki! Mom! How you doing, Mom? How you doing? Girl, you be cooking. I got to talk to Ray, and yay! He spilled the tea! I'm so happy for you. He told me that right after I debuted, he immediately, talked to you. I was like, oh my god! So very rare is it for people, to see the credits of the person, and they, immediately are like, yeah, I need to work with them. Because usually for, bigger VTubers, it's there's a waiting list for, 7 years. I don't know, it just made me so happy. It's 6 a.m. Girl, sleep. 6 a.m.? Wait, why is it 6 a.m. for you? Oh, wait, yeah, because you're ahead of it, so I have to think about it like Cherry. I think you're in the same-ish time zone as Cherry. It's 5 hours apart. You guys you're in the future. But hi, we're gonna, I don't know, scroll around on Twitter a little bit, chat. I'm gonna be frank. I'm only streaming because I wasn't having the best time by myself tonight, and I was freaking out, so I needed to do something to keep me entertained. So I've been on my computer for about an hour setting up stream. I got Sprout to work. So apparently the reason Sprout broke was because I had it toggled on the main menu. Which oh, okay, so it was a me fault. Bruh, I can't win. So that's fixed. I kind of want to turn on ChaosBot and fiddle with that a little bit, but I don't think you guys. You just want TTS to yell at me, so maybe I should leave that off for today. Especially with some of the stuff on Twitter today that I kind of want to talk about. I don't really necessarily want to show any of it, but the VTuber community is getting a little spicy. Thank you so much, Jenta. Yeah, I hope you feel better on today's stream. Yeah, I usually feel better by the end of this. I had to take my night meds early, so I might get tired. Oh no. What about timing? I don't want to go to bed. I'm now streaming. Oh well, it happens. But not all things on VTuber Twitter is a hot dumpster fire. I have some very, very cute stuff, customizable VTuber models that I'm very tempted to buy. There are some assets I'm very tempted to buy. There's a convention later this week. Not this week, but this month. And, it's just so much is going on this month. It's crazy. Pride Month be crazy. I also didn't know it was Pride Month, but man, what has it been? 5 days of rainbows hitting you in the face. As an arrow ace, I think myself, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of rainbows. It's like Christmas, when there's a lot of trees, I'm just mentally, I'm still in April. I don't know how long it's been since it's been April, but where are we? We're in June. When was April? May, June. I didn't even acknowledge anything in May. What happened in May? I don't know. I can't. What did I do in May? I tried. Oh, that was the festival I went to. That was, they had a shooting and I was like 10 feet from it. That was the highlight of the month. I just checked out after that. But yeah, June. June has a lot of festivals locally. They have a lot of carnivals, a bouncy house, an Asian market downtown is coming up soon. I really hope my macaroon lady from Detroit comes again. I always thought it was a little funny. Hi, Flame Arctic, and hi, Iris. I always thought it was a little funny that it's like an Asian market slash festival. So a lot of like cultural dishes are being served. And then just in this tiny little sliver of like, think like a Minecraft cube, a 1x1 space compared to all these bigger booths, is just this lady and her daughter and then her husband. They like all did shifts, so it would only be one of them, but I kept coming back and they're selling macaroons and I'm like, yes please. And I just, oh my god, best fucking macaroons ever. My mom had to like walk her through on how to ship because she's like, I don't know if I can ship food, because she came from all the way to Detroit to where I am located, and that is, I have many questions. And because I'm like, I don't think that's a cultural thing. Like, they themselves were Asian, but they didn't participate in the Asian festival traditionally. And I hope she didn't get discouraged, because I'm like her favorite customer. We bought from her many times. I wish to see her again this year. I don't think she will. I don't think she will, but she just posted like macaroons of like Pokemon. It was all like she drew on them with like edible marker or something, but man, I love her so much. I want her macaroons. I've been like eating Aldi macaroons because I found them and they're cheap and it's for a decent price, but it's not the same. Hers are huge and flavorful and filling, and oh, that's so good. Mama Yoon, you're just amazing. She's my mom now. Anyways, let's talk about VTuber stuff. I'm so sorry, I got off topic. This is more of like a rambly kind of stream, because I was a little distressed, but now I feel okay, and now my meds are hitting me. You know when you watch like Iron Mouse and she's like in the beginning super energetic, and by hour 8, which my god girl, I know she can stream whenever she wants, because like, hey, when you're disabled we got nothing to do, we're home all the time, but she just streams for so long and you can see her deteriorate till she has to take her meds. That's me. That's me to a T. I get absolutely zooted. Oh god. Anyway, Off-Kai, I think did Off-Kai end? Stuff happened at Off-Kai. I do want to like talk about that. Macaroons are so good. Oh yeah, they are. Usually when you go to like, we have two patisseries and 2 macaroon stores. Like, they're both kind of like a patisserie. It's like fancy high-end stuff downtown around where I like go to shop, and their macaroons are not worth the price. I'm sorry. They're not. Just find your local baker and they'll have a better quality product. It's something about like the store space that mandates that they just can't do their best because they have to maximize profit for these like expensive locations. It makes me feel bad because I know they are putting time and effort, but it's just, the soul is gone. The food is not the best. That was my only place I could get macaroons until I found her at the like Asian festival. It probably has a name, but I'm pretty sure it was like a, what is it? What kind of Asian festival was it? It was kind of like an Asian festival. I don't think it was like a specific one, was it? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been 2 years. Or a year, I don't remember. Oh, Prime, welcome. Welcome back to the stream, hon. Pendragon, welcome back. How you been doing? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Oh no, what just happened? Welcome to the Cookie Cats. Oh, the alerts. Ah! Welcome. Let me move that up. I didn't know it was up. There we go. There we go. Welcome to the Cookie Cat. We're not calling it a cult. I know it's just we always say, oh, so welcome to the Cookie Cat cult. Enjoy your emotes and add like member content. I really need to do something for you guys. Basically, you get emote privileges and you are welcome to spam those however you like. No cookie call. Yeah, no cookie call. I was trying to catch up when that popped up. How did I make this part get small? This? Ah, there we go. Got it. Oh, Tristan Sanchez, welcome to the stream, hon. How you doing? Let me catch up. Blah, 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 blah. Never had a macaroon? Really, Arctic? It's worth it. It is worth it. Give it a try if you can. I will say, $5 for a tiny little macaroon is a little bit absurd, but like, make sure you get the flavor you like. So like chocolate, vanilla. Don't get any of the crazy ones. And let that be your first experience. Or you can go like to Aldi's and just get like a huge package. It's like $20. You get like 3 sleeves. Each sleeve has 2 rows, which has 6 macaroons and 4 flavors, which are chocolate, all different chocolates. And then they have the more assorted ones, so if you don't want just chocolate, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so Aldi's. If you don't have an Aldi's, I'm sorry. I'm finally awake when you're streaming. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's like 6:40. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm usually fine at this time. AM or PM, Iris? You gotta be specific. I'd be tired. Regardless of the time. I have to head to bed because I got work in the morning, but I hope your stream goes well and you have a good night. Oh, thank you, Arctic. I hope you sleep very well. We love sleep here. Where have you been? It's been so long. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. But I'm here. I'm always here. It's just... You guys want to know my confession? I've been reading only fan fictions. I've probably said this before, but I've been only reading fan fictions. I'm getting lethargic about it even. I'm getting lethargic about it, and I can't stop. I can't stop, guys. I can't. I just can't. I can't. The stories, the writers, the shipping, everything. It's my life. I'm surprised I haven't dreamed about, like, fanfic stuff. I'm a gremlin, what can I say? Okay, let me keep going. Cookie Cat Queen in denial. Sure. Yeah, don't call me a queen. I don't know. I know I'm a cat. And I know I'm a girl. And I know it's Pride Month. But just for me, maybe. I wish I had my hand tracking. But for me, maybe. I'd like to be called a good boy. I want to be called a good boy. Is that so hard? I want to be a good boy. Chat, can you please call me a good boy? Please? I'm gonna fucking die. I'm too fucking zooted. Oh my goodness. Cookie Cat good boy. Put royal icing on a cookie with that on it and I'll eat it. Oh shit. Oh shoot, I missed this. Oh no, I'm sorry, that whole bit. And then Prime's having somebody. Oh no, Prime, what happened, hun? I got traumatized yesterday. My kitten ate my baby bird. I held a funeral for what was left of him. Aww. Was it a genuine pet bird? I don't know, when I hear baby bird, I always picture like rescued sparrows that are like usually wild, but are you talking like a parakeet or a cockatoo? Because man, I've been getting into like what is it called? Reels on YouTube of like birds. And I'm like, I think I would have been scared of birds way more than dogs, but now I'm just kind of like used to it, because there's this like one sweet little cockatoo on YouTube Shorts or whatever, and they have like a little bib, and they welcome everybody. They'll crawl up you, and they're so sweet and cute, and I'm like, I'm so glad that I grew up as a person, because that would have been terrifying. Right, when you go like to garage sales and stuff, and they have like their big dog out and wandering freely, it's very intimidating. I was afraid of dogs. But if they had a bird, I don't think I would have been able to comprehend my emotions. That would, right? Do birds intimidate anybody else? Like cockatoos, macaws, like those type of birds. And then I guess if you think of like Jaden Animations birds, I don't know exactly what breed. Are they called breeds? Species? I don't know what kind of species of bird she has, but they're kind of like the PetSmart ones. I think her Ari and Tofu are like smarter than like a PetSmart bird. I don't think they're the same breed. There's a lot of rescued birds out there. AM? Oh, it was AM. Iris. Girl, what? Are you not sleeping? Is it the weekend? What day is it? Hold on. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome up. It's hump day. Congrats. Oh boy. Tenma. Is that from like... Sorry, my Twitter just popped up. Tenma's from FaZe Connect, right? And FaZe Connect sells coffee, if I remember correctly. I'm all over the place with my thoughts. Foster baby bird. I found a baby blackbird. Aww. Rip baby bird. That happens. If it was like more of the... like... I don't know what you would call it, because there's like wild bird versus like an actual pet bird that you normally get, and they're like the multicolored ones. I don't know, it's just, I feel like the multicolored ones, it can't establish themselves. They can fight for themselves, but like common sparrows can't. I mean, they'll attack a hawk. Common sparrows will attack a hawk, no problem. I've seen it happen, and it's funny every time. Freaking hawk is just in the air, and they're like, no, go away. And they just start beating the crap out of each other. And I'm like, that hawk should be able to kill that sparrow, but it's afraid of the sparrow, and it always goes away. And it's very funny. Because, like, I swear the hawk sees my dog, because Dreamy is technically a small dog, but, you know, she's fat. I don't think that hawk, it's pretty big. I don't think it would be able to, like, pick her up. Probably, like, scratch her really bad, but not, like, pick her up, like, in that movie, what is it called? The Proposal, where that lady has, like, the smallest, cutest white Pomeranian that's probably only 5 pounds. And she's trying to get her phone. So, wait, no, she was running out because she saw the dog was barking at something. She ran out, and the hawk just swoops and picks up the dog, and she panics. She doesn't like this dog either, but she knows, you know, it's like, that's fucked up. So she throws her work phone, something she values very much so, at the bird, and it drops the dog, and then she picks up the dog, and I guess she wanted her work phone back because the bird took it? I don't know, I can't remember the scene very well, but... But then she just is running around with this small Pomeranian, just holding it up in the air, like, no, come back, please, come back. And then, while this whole thing is happening, inside, like, the grandma and the guy she's, like, faking being the fiance to, right? It's a fiance, right? pretend you're trying to, like, you're not married yet. They're trying to pretend to get ready to be married, or they will be married. I don't know. And they're just both watching her. It's like, look at her, she's bonding with him now. She came around, and I'm like, you're hearing all the wrong things. Anyways, why did I say all that? I'm sorry. Jenta's a bad zooted. I'm sorry. Ugh. Hey, at least the green pills worked. I was getting worried that my meds were not gonna help me tonight, and I really didn't want to deal with that. So hey, we're having a fun time while I'm zooted a little bit. It didn't fix everything, but it's helping. I'm kind of squinting a lot. That happens. You should watch ASMR. There have been plenty for that for me. I have 40 videos that call me no. I am not gonna do that, Iris. I am not gonna do that, Iris. No. I'm the type of person where if I I legit, like, kind of wandered into that kind of ASMR because for the longest time I've been disjointed from ASMR because ASMR is not what it is anymore. It's basically like pseudo-lewd, not safe for work, barely passing by the censors, and I feel so, you know, like, hey, good for them. If they can do that, do that. But if I have to, like, watch that kind of ASMR, it could be a 15-minute video and I'll make it 5 hours. I just will constantly, like, pause it and scream. Like, I physically can't take it. I physically can't take their shenanigans. I even went so far as, like, there's some ASMR that specialize in characters like the Joker or Batman, and I'm like, at this point I can't help but cringe but also be like morbidly wanting to, like, enjoy myself, and I'm just like, nah, this is weird. This is weird. I haven't found a single ASMR thing that has ever said, like, good boy without so much other things I don't want to hear. The closest I got was, like, Pomo ASMR. She's a Korean ASMR artist. I've followed her since basically the entirety of ASMR existing. I don't remember what year that was, but I've been on her channel since that entire time she started, and she's like one of the good ones, man. She's such a good one. She did, like, an ASMR where it's, like, curing your depression, which the title itself is a little, like, girl, it's Korean, you know, maybe a little translated here or there, a little weird, but, like, she did it in English, and I love her, like, English, like, Korean-isms. Like, she knows how to say some English pretty well. I don't know how to describe it. It was very comforting. It was very comforting. I miss that. Like, that's the kind of ASMR I miss. And the saddest part is her being an OG ASMR artist, she did kind of just... She fell down the lewd hole, and I'm like, I can't watch any of this ASMR anymore, and I miss her. I miss her so dearly. But, like, I think she has enough savings that she doesn't even need to do ASMR. And ever since, like, Korean Twitch shut down, there's other Korean platforms she can live stream. I've seen, like, some of her VODs. Those are really wholesome. I almost like them more because it's just in a more calm environment where she's kind of interacting with chat but being very chill about it. My favorite was, like, a New Year's Eve ASMR that she did where she had, like, this, like, really cute Victorian, what is it called? Angel cake. It was an angel cake with maybe some, like, Victorian decorations around it. It was very standard. And then she's, like, you know, very soft-spoken the whole time. And then she has to open... I can't remember if it was champagne or beer or something, but it fucking exploded, and it just, and she screamed, and it was, nobody expected that, even on the VOD. People don't watch her VODs, but for that one VOD, everybody was like, yes, this is so nice, this is so nice. Oh, and then timestamp happened. Oh, that tickled me so much. I needed that. I needed that badly. Oh, man. The one I get, the YouTuber has it says words for treats, and I love it. Like, they have a bowl out, they hit it, and the bird calls it out? Huh? I'm deathly afraid of caterpillars. What were we talking about? I'm sorry, I'm a little late catching up. The breed is little guys. Ari and Tofu are little guys. Also, hi AC, how you doing? Ari and Tofu are, that's not a real bird breed, is it? Nah. That's not a real breed. I mean, they are the little guys, the little beans. They're the schmookums. The schmookum bookums. Is that the one with Ryle Reynolds? I forget what we're talking about. I'm so sorry. Have you played Genshin before? I have played Genshin before. I miss it. I have no idea. Let's see, where was I? I think I was in Inazuma with Kimoyo. What's her name? Kiyomi or something? The mermaid looking girl? I don't remember. I have not been up to date. Like, they did like a desert sphinx Egyptian thing, and then they did more of like a France kind of style, like European, like casino. I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know where they're at right now. There's an otter or something, or maybe that's a different game. I don't know. But yeah, I played Genshin. I have not. I think I uninstalled Genshin, but I still have an account. I just don't know what to do with it, you know? I don't know. It's a lot. I want to get invested. The best way to get invested in Genshin is just to read the manga. If you didn't know, you can go on Genshin.com and they have the full comics. I haven't done this in a while, but they're very beautiful. I think they're all in full color, or some pages are in full color. It tells me more about the land than sometimes I get from the story of Genshin, just because, like, I would play Genshin to roam around, and then story would happen, and then I would go back to roaming around, and then my brain doesn't register things in between, and I get lost a lot. I need to watch, like, a video of, like, people explaining Genshin, like, lore and storylines or something. Yeah. Fontaine Archon Quest depressing. Oh. I did see, for the, does anybody here know Sydney? Sydney, cried at, like, I can't remember his name, but it was the robot that's been searching for thousands of years for their person. And finally, they got, like, confirmation that's like, okay, I'm here, I'm done, you can stop wandering. And then they, like, the machine stopped working. And so it's like, it was very much like Old Yeller. It's like you have to put the dog down, or the dog finally could rest or something. And she just came in and cried on Garnt in his stream. I was like, what is going on in Genshin? I think this was a side quest too, and I was like, man, I need to get back into Genshin. This has substance. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long while for me. I have not touched Genshin in a long time. It's super pretty. Do I care? I'm just not invested in the fandom right now. I don't know. I don't think I ever was. I love the characters, and I love running around and hoarding stuff, but I admit their events are kind of crap. A lot of them have a keyword of, like, wholesome for, like, dysphoria, comfort. It's usually not lewd. I didn't think about that. It's hard for me because like even if they're not quote unquote being lewd, if they have like a sensual voice, not sexual voice, but sensual, uh, uh, and then you have to find the right tone of voice and the right person, and you like make sure you don't get weird vibes from them. And sometimes it's just audio, so you can't even really have that. I'm a very picky ASMR artist, okay? I'm very picky, and all the ASMR artist people I used to follow, they've all like basically moved on. Is that hamster? Taro, you're back? How was your vacation? my hamster guy, you've been changing models like crazy, and I was in love with the last two you did, and now you're going back to a hamster. I want to be as carefree as you because it's beautiful. I'm like, you can do whatever you want and you do anything you want all the time, and I'm like, man, I want that. I want to be whatever I want. I don't want to be tethered. It's like kind of like Iron Mouse getting a new model, which I've already seen a preview of her newest model that's gonna come out. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but it's already kind of cute. It won't be rigged by Kevin this time, it looks like, because the artist is also the rigger, and it almost looks like she commissioned somebody that's like new. She might have commissioned them for one of her models. I would have to check. It's been a while. Sydney is so precious and funny. Yes, she is. We love Sydney. We also love Hajime from Vshoujo. I love that they just let her still be there, even though she's not. She's like a joke member, but they just won't kick her out for nothing. I think that's very sweet. Because, like, I wonder with the way Vshoujo is, like, structured, they don't lose anything by having Sydney just idling in the background. Pretty much. Which is rare, because usually if your company is like, well, you're not doing anything right now, it's like, well, I guess we're gonna let you go. But no, Sydney's still being a part of it. Also, Dreamy is barking. I think she got left alone in the living room, but, you know, mommy's having her own thing over here. It's me, I'm the mom. Ugh. My favorite ASMR is boyfriend is at the dentist and fucking dies ASMR. Okay, that's another genre I kind of respect, but I don't get into because oddly enough, some of those joke ASMR things, I'm like, yeah, okay. They kind of slap. Like the like, for people who can't get tingles and they're just beating up their phone, it's just... Mwah. I don't know what it is about parodies, but they accidentally do it just right. I'm not even in it for the tingles. I'm not in it for them anymore. My brain can't handle that. Just that like tingly thing in the back of your skull, and my brain just gives me a seizure. It's like oh man. It isn't a breed, just a joke. What? Oh, it isn't bread. Or is it breed? I can't read. Jenta. They're so silly, but that's it for me. Too much today. Okay, bye, AC. Thank you for joining. Alright, let's actually get back on to the topic at hand about, like, VTuber, Twitter. Do we want to go to gaming? Hold on, I might need to grab Sprout. Copy, and then go to gaming. I don't know what's gonna be here. Ah, nothing. That's good. We're gonna paste. Hello. And then we're gonna go all the way over here. Let's see if I can fix this. What? Oh! What? This is why you practice setup. Paste, duplicate. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. We're gonna keep it here, and I'll just bring an image. Okay, Dreamy is barking. I gotta go get my dog real quick. BRB. Dreamy. Dreamers. Oh, you got locked in the dark? Sorry about that. Dreamy was in the dark. Mom woke up and shut the light off on her, and she was just standing on the couch. Come here, babe. Let me fix your spot. There you go. I can also give you this pillow, babe. I don't know what you're going to do with it. Alright. We have a dog. Ugh. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Whew. That was weird. I was shuffling in absolute darkness. My mom shut off all the lights and just left the dog on the couch. And she was on like when you kick up your feet. She was on that, just standing and barking like, I can't get down. And I'm like, yeah, it's pitch black. I can't see anything either. Alright, well, Dreamy's with me. Hopefully things don't get too hot in here. Let's see what she's doing. Dreamy, lay down. Bubble. You want the softer part? Softer part might be better for you, baby. Oh. It's your Rugrats blankie. There. Dreamy, what's this? I can let you out, but you're gonna be upset about it. Just me talking to the dog. I just added up my ASMR playlist. It's over 36 hours long. Oh, those are weak numbers. My ASMR playlist is fucking huge. And the amount of times I've rewatched a whole like ASMR, oh my god. A real ASMR artist has it go for over an hour, or at least an hour. None of this 10-minute shit. Are you gonna want your shirt off, babe? Yeah. Okay, well, she's attacking her foot again, and I can't really do anything about that. Alright, where were we trying to do? I got me a snack. I think it's expired, but like I'm kinda, I have the munchies, so. It says June 24. What, we're in. It's not expired yet! I can eat this! It's Hello Panda chocolates. Let's go! Heck yeah! I thought this was expired. Cool. And then we'll get on the Twitter stuff. We're gonna be talking about the whole Shy Lily thing that's happening, and then a little bit of Offkai Expo, just because I'm so happy that Jeannie, my favorite, could go to for VTuber merch pins. Her merch is highest quality. I will admit her tiny keychains aren't the best. They could be better and bigger. But, like, if you're only interested in enamel pins, you will not be disappointed. She also streams using, like, an Amori model on Twitch. She did so well at Offkai. Matara herself bought merch. Well, she actually sent a staff member to buy all the Matara merch they can find, and she was one of them. I saw it, and I was so happy for her. Whoop. Womp womp. Swim, swim. Tyron G, honey, how you doing? Oh, these are good. I love Meiji chocolate. Our World Foods doesn't have any anymore. I think our World Foods even went out of business. So I have to go to a different one. The chocolate's kind of melty. I need to buy some people's merch, like the Pride Emotional Support Demon. Is that from, like, the line of, like, it kind of looks like a rabbit, but they changed the pattern and colors to be, like, specific? Because there's, like, a whole brand that does that. And I'll admit, some of it's really cute. Like, an anxiety bunny or something. Very cute. I'm doing fine. I've been feeling down while eating Mr. Beast feast. Are you serious?
Like, are they Lunchables? Or are you talking about their chocolates? I heard they picked Psychic Kuromi Taho. I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about there, Tyrangy? It's made by The Click? What? Taro chocolate. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not following. What are we talking about? It's really good. Ow! My gums aren't still healed. I keep eating on only the left side, and I really hate to say it, but I might need, like, what's not an implant, but what do you call it? A pseudo-denter? I don't even know. It's basically a very round demon with big eyes and is rainbow with the pride cape for Pride Month. Oh. I haven't seen that one. So who is this VTuber that's been on the Shy Lily whole thing? What's her name? Lola? I should do... Okay, this is how I find out. Cherry just did a... Ooh. Can I just drag this? Perfect. Oh, and it disappears, bitch. You saw a little bit of it. Remove. Yes, I'm sure. So, copy, save image as. We're gonna call it. Okay, that worked. And then drag it in here. So Cherry, this is the VTuber in question. Kind of. This is kind of a Cherry design. Like okay. Who knows what we're talking about when I talk about this? This thing right here. Do you know the scoop? Do we care? Truthfully, no. At the end of the day, I just hope that the backlash that she's getting, I just hope that it's not affecting her in real life to a degree of which it's not funny. Right? Like, this right here is the main reason why I think so carefully about what I say and do. Because I really hate to say it, my opinion on this matter. What's her name? Small Lola. My opinion on Small Lola is she knew what she was doing. She did it on purpose. Nobody, you know, this is in her favor, really. Is this like, okay, with Twitter thinks like, oh, if you do something like what Lola did, like, it's a fate worse than death. They treat it way too drastically when it's really, it's one of those things that at the very worst, it's just a shitty thing to do, but like, you're not, you know, you might hurt somebody's feelings, but that's about it. You know, it works in her favor, all of this. Until it becomes personal in real life. I'm surprised more people don't do this, though. Because wasn't there a Phase Connect member that got accused for being, like, called a Gura copy? And then you have AM Project, that girl being, like, a killer whale or something. She kind of has, like, I think Shy Lily properties, or she's like bow related. I don't remember. She's getting everything she wanted. If you're mad about it, if you have an opinion about it, that's like $1 to her. Like, you gave her $1. She is not innocent. She is not dumb. She did this on purpose. And it's fine. It's shitty to do. Literally the only one that can and should have words to say or do is Shy Lily. And she literally put out a statement. And she said, I didn't even want to do this. And I'm not going to directly talk about it. And it was perfect. Perfect. She said exactly what goes on in my head. No matter what I say or do, it's going to hurt somebody. And there's nothing, like, even if I have an opinion on this, and if it does hurt my feelings, that's just going to be a whole nother thing. Because I'm a public figure, they're a public figure, and this has just gone too big. I'm like, yeah, girl. Yeah. She's basically is like, this is absurd. And I agree. So my opinion on the Lola thing is, she did this on purpose. Maybe, just maybe, she probably didn't expect to get this popular. But that's all in her favor. And I just genuinely hope, now that she got what she wants, it doesn't overwhelm her to the degree that affects her IRL, you know? Otherwise, she just did a great job at, like, supporting herself. It doesn't matter if it's a publicity stunt. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. It wasn't the first time she did it, too. So, yeah. That's done. Put that away. What are your thoughts and opinions on that? Her being a Shy Lily, like, recolor. Because factually, it, like, the evidence is there, fam. You don't even have to come to court. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. She's graduating and then privated her account. What? I didn't know she was graduating. I knew she was taking a break. I didn't follow her just in case because I didn't know where she was going with this. Like, when people do stuff like this, I just genuinely, I want to see the end result so I can have my final thoughts. I don't want to, like, comment while it's still going, you know? But if this is how she ends it, then I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit more sympathetic. She was just very ignorant, right? Because she had already done this once before last year, but nobody cared at the time. And now, it blew so out of proportion that it was literally taking up my entire timeline and trending constantly. And I was just like, ugh, we don't need this. I think it's an inspiration to Lily. And like you said, people blew it out of the water. I didn't know she did it before. Yep, she did it before. And she bragged about it. She was, I will say, very ignorant. Very, very ignorant. It's just, I just wish I could know them personally, so I can be like, I know their backstory, I know their history, and so I can tell if this had, you know, it's called like a bitch move, where it's like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna get Ryan jealous at me so that Sydney will have to hit me up after basketball, right? I don't know what the hell I just said, but you know the vibe. They play in the game to win. And then sometimes it blows too far out of their face. Or she might be just a little bit naive and ignorant and just did not put the pieces together. I think personally, there's nothing wrong with copycats. Because if that's what you want to do for work and you want to grind that, it will make you money. And I respect the hustle. Is it a shitty thing to do? Yes. Yes, it is. But that's how the cookie crumbles. If you want to be a content farm VTuber, go right ahead. I think you're like one of the smartest people on earth if you want to be a content farming VTuber, where you make your design look exactly like an already famous or an already famous like category trending, and you just make that your entire personality, you get the bag, and then you dip. Happens all the time. I respect the hustle. If I didn't have a conscience, I would do that. Maybe not, but it's a thought. I'm like, how, in my shoes, in my brain, what would I do? I'm like, well, I feel bad, so I wouldn't do it. It's too much energy. I don't want to be a VTuber that badly. I'm happy with what I got. If I really wanted to make money out of this, there's so many things I could be doing. The reaction, like, VTuber rabbit hole pays very well, and all that extra money, honestly, would be very nice. But I feel like shit. Because that's, like, taking somebody else's content and just, like, making money off of it. And my conscience just can't do it. I want to. I really do. I'm actually watching for the first time. I only saw like a clip or two during like the pandemic of this cartoon that Disney made. It's called The Ghost and Molly McGee. I am 5 episodes in, and then the first episode, I was so smitten, and I was enjoying it so much. I was like, I should have reacted to this because this is such a good show. But hey, I don't care if Disney's a corpo, but people put a lot of work and effort behind that, and I don't know how I feel about like reaction content. Right? I don't need money like that very badly. I explained this to Mama Jenta, how this stuff works, and she's like, well, you need to teach me how to do that. And I go, it just destroys you as a person, though, a little bit. I think, anyway. I mean, you can have fun with it, like, if you don't have a conscience. I watch a lot of reaction content, just to be clear. And it feels kind of crappy when I do, but, like, hey, reaction content makes it feel like you're watching it with a friend. It is very scammy, though. So, I don't know. How do you guys feel about reaction content? What's your take on it? Do you think they steal content? Do you think it's transformative? Do you think people should and shouldn't do it? And in what cases is it like if they did this and this, that's allowed? Right? I'm finally feel more awake now. Of course, the cookie cat said that's how the cookie crumbles. That's basically all I watch. Pretty much same. I'm on Charlotte Dobre. I've been watching her content. I've like walked away from r/ and like the Redditor, and I just found her because like she still does Reddit content, but she also does TikTok content, and I like the way she formats it. But like the whole time I'm watching her, I'm like, this kind of sucks, because it's like you're farming somebody else's content. You're making a lot of money doing it. And it doesn't mean you're an evil person. It just, I just can't stop thinking, even when I'm watching it and enjoying and laughing with it. I can't stop thinking in the back of my head, like, it's kind of shit. Kind of shit. I really wish I didn't have a conscience so I could just do that. Moist critical. I went with Charlie. I don't think he counts as. I guess he does, but he's not a traditional react channel. I'm talking like reacting to an episode of like, I don't know, anything, a cartoon, right? That kind of reaction content versus like reading Reddit is its own subgenre of kind of reacting and kind of just narrating. Charlie's his own demographic of whatever. Charlie is in the Charlie demographic. He's in his own genre. Depends if it feels like they're adding to the video in a meaningful way. Like, I saw a 30-minute video reacting to a 4-minute, song, but they went in depth. I think I know exactly who you're talking about, too, because I got into that, too, until I was just like, this kind of sucks. You want to know why that kind of sucks? It kind of sucks because They're taking their specific, like, specialty and then milking so hard on a song, which is usually the hardest thing to make money on. That is like the most middle finger. This is the only time I'm like, a song copyright makes sense now, right? Usually if you have if like you watch a music video, it'll get copyrighted, like no problem. If you want to make that type of content and it not be monetized, then you win. Okay, I like that, right? It's just when it's monetized that becomes schmarmy. I mean, they're not mean people from what they show on the internet, but it still feels schmarmy, you know? Bruiser, woo, caught live, it's been ages. Hi, welcome, welcome. Were you from the vertical stream? I don't recognize your name, but welcome back, I guess. I know, I was saying the main YouTuber I watch. The charismatic voice in Will Ramos, Will from the band Irona Shores, did a video so both have a tone of vocal experience. Well, yeah. Maybe let me explain it differently. When people upload, let's say, a Hell of a Boss song or a Has Been Hotel song, and they barely do anything, maybe put like the lyrics up, they don't really edit the audio, and they just repost that, those usually get like sent straight to Vivzy for monetization. But then you circumvent that music is copyrightable, thus the creator can get the money from it, by just talking about the song for so long that I can't tell if what you're saying is any genuine input. Like, it almost sounds like they say nothing, you know? Because they say the same thing. They have such an enriching voice, they have a really good talent experience, that kind of vibrato and pitch is not very normal, blah, 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 blah. It's all fluff. And I feel like I'm being lied to. And it makes me want to cry because I can't tell if they're a good person or not. And I can't tell if what they're saying is a lie. Or if I'm just in my head and I'm just like trying to protect myself. Because raise your hand if you ever followed a YouTuber and then they got into some shit and they turned out to be a crappy person. I'm raising my hand. You can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. Like Matthew Santoro with his plagiarism. I'm trying to think of non-video game people, but a lot of them, if it's Minecraft related. It's just, I don't want to open that to myself. I don't know. I spelled tone wrong. Don't worry, I knew what you're talking about. No, it doesn't have two N's, does it? Tone is one N. Been a long-time follower. Your videos on how to be a VTuber with reality is one of my regular recommendations for people who ask how to be a budget VTuber. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, an OG. Welcome. Man, that's the second person who, when I was streaming, was like, hey, I remember that video. I think one person added it in an article or a blog post once, and I was very like, wow, and I can't find it again. I really did, just on the 4th of July, say, fuck it, I'm gonna make a quick tutorial on how to make a scuff thing. What a time. What a time. Such good days. Would I do it again? I don't know, I'm kind of a broken person. I'm just gonna nap right here. I don't know. Past Jenta had a little bit more zazz to her than current Jenta. Current Jenta is now hoarding VTuber merch and not knowing what to do with it. That's what I've been doing. And also contemplating if I want to buy 3 Ita bags for Has Been Hotel, which my mom will kill me. Sydney just posted that the 2-year wedding anniversary stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we love Sydney. I have to manually search up because like YouTube would never recommend me a Sydney video, but I also follow like 5,000 YouTubers. There should be a system on YouTube where I can categorize, who I can categorize as I'm subscribing to them because they earn that, but I don't know if I want to necessarily want to watch all of their content, right? It's like a friendly subscription because I want to support them, but maybe I'm not going to want to watch their content. I wish there was a way we could folder it, like daily YouTubers you go to for entertainment constantly versus randos, basically. Like, I used to do a lot of, like, searching for speed paint people, and I would comment on them. I would put the search bar on, like, recent, so it was people as recent as a minute, or half an hour, or an hour, and I would just comment, like, supporting words, and be like, this is so good, I love the composition, this was fun to watch, great choice of music, blah, 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 your anatomy skills are so great. And I just wanted to make people's day. I did that for like a couple days. I don't know, I something like that. YouTube's a little broken. That's how I find like small VTubers. Same way, type in VTuber, type live, like hit the live button and then sort by like views or something. I don't know. But yeah. I feel that it's even worse when it's your favorite manga artist. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Who would have guessed this manga artist was a pedophile? Happens more than you know. Yeah. It's always funny when it's like that's what they get caught for and their manga wasn't even closely related to their outside habits. Some of them are, but not really. Japan crimes are they're so gentle in their messed up ways. We'd have riots like you wouldn't believe if stuff like that happened. Like, can you imagine, like, the author of the Hunger Games getting caught for something, and then everybody that's watched the Hunger Games or read the books is just having, like, a massive meltdown, and they're like, we're gonna raid, we're gonna be mad, and that's just people, man. They be doing too much. I honestly am kinda on the line with some of my content as some of my stuff is lyric videos, but they're not monetized. Exactly, like I said, that I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's when, and this is the other thing, you can still do that, make it transformative, and then you should be able to monetize it, but because it is music adjacent, it is so freaking penal. It's so freaking penal. I feel for both sides. I want to make that very clear. I feel for the music, the musician, big or small, and I feel for the fandom that, you know, themselves have hobbies of music but also kind of want to do this like parody / collab or creative freeform art in whatever way you want to call it, right? There was some mild annoyance. I wouldn't call it drama. Maybe it was a little bit of drama. This person specialized in making like 3D audio, and they did a bunch of like Disney songs like Frozen, and they made the atmosphere 3D and the song so it would match the background and everything, and they had a lot of trouble with monetization. And I'm like, he did transformative content, but because of the certain music he delved into, you know, because Disney don't give a shit, they're gonna just tell you, oh well, too bad, doesn't matter, and then they'll shut you down, and that's really wrong. Although I make it for myself because I like to have visuals focused when I'm listening to music, yeah, that's fine. Scuff setups are what we love in India. I used to love Sydney's content, but as I got older, I couldn't handle the cringe as much. My tolerance dropped. Boo! Boo, fake fan. You're a fake fan. I mean, I know, I feel, yeah. I feel ya. You outgrew her style of content. Meanwhile, Sydney has just continued to be herself, but maybe in different velocities. I just love how confident she is. She's a hectic, crazy person, and I do not believe she hides herself in that personality. I think you see what you actually get with Sydney. Let's see. My tolerance dropped. Exactly. That's basically what I was just saying. I'm all cringe, so I can handle it. Well, not all cringe, just can handle cringe. Yeah, like, try not to cringe compilations. Ayu, meow meow, welcome to the stream, hun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Respect, Pendragon. He can handle cringe. Fear him. All the music is not copyrighted. It's from the soundtrack of a metal hell singer. Ooh. Ooh, I think. Ooh. Very interesting genre. Anyways, delving off the topic. What else happened in VTuber? Oh god, why is Shota fucking trending right now? Hold on. Shota is trending on... Oh, this wasn't the Shota I thought would be trending. This is Shota almost Khan. I thought we were talking about the VTuber. Okay. What else is trending? I also want to look at... Might as well. Let's look at Off-Kai. Off-Kai. I wish I could go to events like this. I really, really do. Ooh, that's so pretty! Wait, that's Miss Lala? Oh my god, she showed her face? That's incredible! Fuck, I wish I went. This looks so good. And you could have a meet and greet with her. Oh my god. That's amazing. I wish I went to Off-Kai. Man, this is VTuber heaven. Absolute VTuber heaven. Man. How expensive is a plane ticket? It's already over, but man, let's see if I can find the Made Mint pin, enamel pin that Jeannie made. People are like posting their hoard of like VTuber stuff. Bunch of stickers. There's the pin! There's Jeannie's pin! Yay! I love Jeannie. She's my favorite girl. What else do we got? God, this would be heaven on earth for me. Just go to a VTuber panel or like anything. It looks so fun. Man. I'm not even seeing the drama. I'm just seeing people like having fun with this. Oh, what's this? Jeannie, I love her. She sold out of all of her lot of her products. I'm so happy for her. Support our girl. I wonder. So where was Off-Kai? Let me look. Off-Kai Expo. Where was it? May to June at it's in California. So how much is a plane ticket from here to California? Plane ticket California. How about that? From Michigan. Really? What? Hold on, that's from, wrong one. Do the other one. This one. Hold on. This looks way more affordable than I thought this would be. Wait, what? So depending on where you want to end up. Huh, I thought thought plane tickets were thousands of dollars. I mean, they're hundreds of dollars, but like it looks way more manageable than I thought it would be. Cause like if I go overseas, like if I want to, there's a VTuber convention going to be happening in the UK somewhere. Let's see. That's it? Whoa, depending. Oh, some of these are in the thousands, but other ones, the cheapest is like 580. That's really cheap. That's crazy. Granted, I would need to like figure out, you know, transportation and whatnot. Plus, if it's like overseas, it's just gonna cost more. But like, when I always searched up Japan, it's incredibly expensive. Japan is it's thousands of dollars. There's no way I can go to Japan for less than thousands of dollars. Right? Yeah, they're all like $1,000, $2,000. There's no way I can go to Japan. I would have to save. Let's do some math here. So 600 is rent, plus 100 or something for food and whatever dreamy. So I'd be left over with maybe 200-300. So I'd have to save 200-300. I'm getting calculator out. That's not a calculator. Calculator. I don't know how to spell it. There it is. So saying, I don't think, do I get 1,000? Hold on, do math. This minus basically 700. Yeah, 300, around 300. So times that by like a year. If I saved for an entire year, I'd have maybe $3,600 if nothing goes wrong. So that would give me, it's like, the cheapest would be going to Tokyo or Osaka for like 1,200. So that's like the big bucks right there. Then you have to get a hotel, right? So that's gonna be hundreds of dollars, right? I mean, it's kind of possible. $3,000. So I would just say if I wanted to stay for a week, that's like $200-300 a day. Maybe. I don't know how much a hotel really costs. $200, I'm guessing. I don't know. Then I wouldn't have enough money for me to comfortably, I want enough money to comfortably spend. But this is relying on me saving all that money for, so I would basically not live for a year. I wouldn't be able to buy any fun things. It still wouldn't be doable. I don't know. It's just really sad, man. Whatever. Sorry, let me catch up. Also, I'm from India. IU. Welcome, welcome. Indian otakus are the best otakus. Yeah, she has a mask on, but shows her body. Who's a Shotokan? Jenta. Hey, Jenta. Hi, Bruiser. There's this one VTuber that's been watching a lot. What? I've been watching a lot recently. You may know them. But they're called SimplyCherryArt. Yeah, I know them. She's my girl. I need to get my shit together so I can be with my girl again. I am a mental silo. Head empty, no grains. How do you feel about Prism Live's PNG VTuber featured on mobile? I don't know. That's fine. Like, good for them. Why? What's wrong with that? I don't see any people use that on YouTube. I wonder why. Just PNG tubers? I mean, some people PNG VTube and make some serious money. It's all about what is the goal they're aiming for. If their goal is to be famous and rich and popular, having a like this is kind of usually the go-to, but you don't need it. As long as you have the charisma, and you built an audience, you have to work with what you get in life, right? You can, like with the whole Lola situation, you can piggyback off of somebody else's success. But that comes with, you know, stuff. I don't know. My question would be, are you doing this as purely a hobby, purely for fun, purely for business, or some hybrid of the three in different, like, percentages, right? Like, what if you want to do this as a full-time job, then you better get your shit together. Me, why do I VTube? I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like I'm VTubing, okay? I feel like this is like me drawing and talking with a microphone, but because VTubing is like puppeting this model, it just makes me have an appeal to you guys in a more physical sense. That doesn't mean not being able to see me doesn't make it so you can't connect with me. Think of people like Smitty, you know, Smitty from the crew, and like Fitz. They might have like their icon personality, but behind their videos they don't show their face. It's just the video. The video is what sells, and it's their friendship that sells. But are we in it for the market? That's what I think when we were interviewing the girls, we asked some questions in Stargazers, like, would you join another company, and what are you doing VTubing? Is this a hobby? Are you trying to do this as a full-time career? What's your goals and ambitions? You know, we wanted to know who's here to have fun, who's here that has a bit of a serious tone, but that's not the entirety of it, right? Like they'll do things professionally enough, but it's like we're not obsessing over it. We're not actually trying to make this a business. It's like a semi-hobby with like a chance of monetary gain, you know? That's what I see most VTubers. You just kind of have to get to know the VTuber to figure out what that's like. Yeah. I forget why I'm talking about this. Oh, shoot. Go to a third world country and enjoy the luxury holiday with that 3,000 instead. But that comes with the risk of danger. I want to go where I want to go because it's where I want to go. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna die and never be in Japan even once. I'm not a dreamer. I feel like I need to meet a special person that has these ambitions and is like me, that when we do things seriously and we do things 100%, even though it might get a little bit scuff, right? I want somebody with a professional mindset that's like, hey, if you want to do this, I can help and we can do this together. I want that kind of person in my life, whether it's a friend or somebody else. I don't know. That's kind of what I look for in a person. I don't want to be the one to lead my life, kind of. I don't want to surrender it. Maybe, I don't know. Jenta gets into how to date Jenta. What is it called? When you're trying to gain the affection of somebody. Or attention. I don't know about affection. Laughs in ace. What is it called? Courting! It's called courting. Somebody would have to court me because that gives me time and, like, understanding and them being able to prove that, like, we're both serious. I don't know how I would court somebody. Like, I'm pretty much like, hey, I do whatever we do 100%. It's just when somebody else doesn't do it 100%, I'm just like, oh, I can't. I don't do people who bitch. Bitching is just complaining and not wanting answers. I like it when people complain because they genuinely are like saying they need help and assistance, but it took me a long time to differentiate bitching from complaining. Bitching is useless. Complaining is like, all right, let's work together. Let's figure this out, right? Most people don't know that. I mean, I think Jenta is also really entertaining. You've probably not heard of Shut Iris. Yeah. I'm just a goober. I'm a itty bitty gooby wooby. Agreed, she's entertaining. Yeah, well, I don't know. What's your perspective of me? What's your perspective when you see Jenta and you watch my streams and we interact? How do you guys feel? What do you guys think? When a notification or whatever is like, oh, Genta's live, you're like, oh, I like to watch Jenta because of I don't know. I don't know what I look like from an outsider's perspective. Do I look professional? Do you wonder why I don't do certain things? Do you think of me as a hobbyist? Do you think I'm capable of certain things, grander schemes, or you wish I would do or say or talk and participate in certain ways? Like, I guess, what are your expectations? And I don't know, what is Jenta? What is a Jenta? Who am I? What am I? Am I? Who am I? I don't know, we're getting introspective, but I am very curious. If anybody, maybe I should make another Google Doc form. The suggestions you guys gave me on that Google form, which is still open by the way, you could do that, was very enlightening. It made me think and introspect a lot, and it was interesting. The person who said I should just do reaction content, literally I haven't stopped thinking about that since you submitted that. I'm like, oh my god. Because you're right, every VTuber does reaction content. I wish I didn't have, because I would have fun with it. And then there's the fear of being bonked by YouTube, because I'm the kind of person that if I make a genuine mistake, or if somebody says I'm wrong, I feel like I did a sin, like I should be punished, like I'm the worst of the worst, like I'm bully, like I'm evil. When somebody tells me, you know, it's like, you messed up, you can't do that. I take it way too seriously, and I get really hurt by it. That's a me problem. Right? Like when I got bonked by YouTube for that unlisted video of, because I couldn't find the song, and then I forgot to delete it, and then they gave me a strike for that. Oh my god. I felt like absolute shit for days because of that. I think it's the SPD, the sensory processing disorder. I introspect too much, and I get too personal in my head. Because I don't want to do wrong by a person. I generally do not do that. I'm a rule follower. I can be a leader, but I would also be a very good, like, follower, you know? Maybe not when I'm flaring up, but, you know. Last time I tried to court somebody, I brought up tentacles because I panicked. What the hell? Bruiser! What? My god, what are you doing? I think you're a great speaker and smart. I like the perspective on things. I've heard that before. I do like that my intelligence, or whatever you would call it, my perspective, my speaky speak. Because I don't usually speak my mind as clearly as I could be, because, you know, like Twitter and stuff, I'd never want to hurt a person. So I don't really want to subject my own opinions ever to anyone, but that kind of makes you a sheep in society. But I do like doing, like, thought exercises, kind of like the trolley problem, and like thinking about more of like human interactions and just getting deep into like subject matter. I like that. I like logic. I like logical things. I'm a logic baby. I'm an illogic baby. So silly. You feel really approachable, and you just do what you want and don't force yourself to stick to a schedule. So it feels like you're streaming because you want to, not because you have to. Exactly. There was a period where, I don't remember, I tried, doing a schedule, and I did force myself to stream. Like, I did have, like, a weird buffer at one point where it's like, I'm not streaming, I'm failing, I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm like, girl, what are you worried about? I think maybe this was before I was monetized, or once I finally got monetized, I felt like I had to do something. But it's like, no, I don't want... I won't lie, money is fun. Money is fun. But I am horrible at spending it. I just hoard it. So I don't know. I save for a rainy day, and all of it gets used most of the time. It's only now that I'm 24 that I actually went and said, you know what, fuck it. I want to have a collection. I want to buy things that I like. You know, little trinkets that to anybody else, like if I were to die tomorrow, what are they going to do with my corkboard of anime VTuber shit? Nothing. To somebody, they have value, but this is such a niche. Any rando just, like, probably gutting my house, they're going to throw that in the trash. But you know what? I think I'm over that kind of stuff being considered worthless in my head. I thought it was stupid to own 3D figures, you know, like figurines at the convention, the most expensive thing at the convention. I'm like, who would spend money on that? You can't play with it, you can't touch it, you put it in a case and that's it, you can barely look at it. And yet, what do I do with these little charms and keychains? The exact same thing. But I just came to this epiphany this night. I came to this epiphany that I love the journey of these products getting into my hands, being made. Jeannie has been my go-to for about 6 months. Every time she has a monthly sale or a new pin release, I'm like, I have the money, because you get paid every month, right? It feels very strange to be able to do that. I never had a collection. I never had the need or want to own things, to have something, to be unique. I was a very suppressed child because, like, I was oversensitized and very anxious. I was way too smart as a little kid. I was way too smart, and so I saw stuff like that as just unnecessary and just welcoming in, like, a loss, right? Because some people, they're like, I kind of regret buying this, or I wish I wouldn't have done that, right? Yeah, it feels nice. I liked buying Jeannie's pins, VTuber pins, and then waiting every day. It gets here super fast, and then unpacking it. I actually recorded my unboxing of the pins. I'm working on the subtitles to post it. Unfortunately, it's a vertical video, so I'm sorry if the subtitles are kind of being a butt. I tried to make sure you can read them, but not, like, have the pins be ruined because there's text on them. But I enjoyed that. That's what I enjoyed. But now, this is where it gets sad. The high has run off. I own the product. The product is here. It's in my hands. I did the recording, everything, and now what do? These are made, in my mind, their purpose is to be in an Ita bag and to show it off to people. Problem is, I don't leave the house. I don't go anywhere. In my Ita bag, it will stand out like a sore thumb. I want people to look at me, but I don't want them to look at me. You know? Like, I want to be out in public and be happy that I made something that I'm proud of and that I'm happy with. But then to go in public and display that, like, it's my fault if something happens and somebody gets mean about it. They look at your bag, or they say something. Maybe they tease you, or they give you a look. It doesn't even have to be nasty. It could just be they looked at you. And I'm like, but that's the whole purpose of it. I'm living a contradiction. I don't know what to do. Let me catch up with chat. Sorry, I look over here, there's one monitor, then there's me right here. Also very down to earth. Yeah, anybody can talk to me. I won't talk to people over a call. I don't know if what I do is weird and unique talking to chat like this, but this is me. This is me. Common sense is a gift most people on the internet refuse. You seem to have it in spades. Yeah. It's just I feel bad for people. Like, my first instance that, like, Twitter and social media is such a hive mind, and people put so much importance into knowing and being and thinking and giving their opinion and then getting upset in real life about it. Like, they work themselves to the bone mentally and physically over a small situation that is, in the grand scheme of things, like, if you didn't see it, it wasn't gonna make the news, and nobody cares. And yet you're so invested, you're destroying your mental. And I worry for them. Somebody approached me, it was my sibling for Loli Jenta, or schoolgirl Jenta, I don't know, man. This is why I have to mind the whole Loli thing, because she wasn't meant to be a Loli. It's just Kat kind of drew her like that, and I mean, like, she does look like a Loli, doesn't she? So, there's such a weird connotation behind lolis. I don't give power to words like that, right? Like, because everybody has their own different experiences. Maybe loli is a problem for them, right? But if it ain't hurting you, then why do you have a fit about it? Anyways, they approached me and said, so, what's your thought on male VTubers? Like, what was that all about? And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like on Twitter, people were like talking about male VTubers, and they themselves were a male VTuber, and all I did was, like, I didn't have words. I was like, what? Like, he expected I had an opinion so seriously on a subject I didn't know existed, because I wasn't on Twitter yet. And now that I have Twitter, I'm like, if I never opened up Twitter, all of the problems that are on Twitter and then kind of make it to YouTube will never make it usually in real life. When it does come into real life, like with an example, like VTubers is all digital. We are on the internet online. And then we have, like, companies that specialize in this specific thing. So, like, Niji Sanji, and they have talents and they have people who work for them. But then things get really bad. And then work relationships online get really miffed. But what really, really just makes this awful is when it comes into the real life. And bad things happen. That is vile. Like what happened to Doki Bird. I'm like, Twitter thinks everything is so important. But what happened to Doki Bird? Now that is a real problem. That should be addressed. That should have attention. That should be discussed. That should be taken seriously. Everybody thankfully did. But that's the difference. Once it comes into IRL, you really find out who here is for the laughs and who here is not. But it's exhausting to police your thoughts, emotions, and opinions and options like that for the VTubing community. I'm just here to be an idiot. I'm here because I'm disabled. I'm here because I love art. I'm here because of a happy accident. I'm here because I finally have something to do. It's giving me a little bit of purpose, and I can choose whether I'm here or I'm not. Other people, they work their asses off. They have a whole slew of other problems that they probably deal with. No wonder they act so differently. They want to live a different life. They want to be different people. They get really mean or really odd. It makes sense. I feel bad for anybody that's not me. Because they had to go through stuff. Not that I didn't go through stuff. It's just, they're so in the thick of it
that's like an addiction they can't get out of. If they do get out of it, then they lose, maybe if this is like a hobby or a business or something, then it becomes a great loss, right? At one point, Bao didn't want to do Twitter anymore, and then she got fucked over by her manager that was scamming her after she just got majorly scammed. And I think now she's back on her own Twitter. I didn't know that. Like, I was kind of cheering for her when she said she quit Twitter, because I understood that. It fucks normal people up real bad. Anyway, sorry, we went a little deep there. Let me catch up with chat. Oh my god. Let me get back up here. I usually save a lot of money, but then make big purchases when I do like 75, is that pounds? Yeah, it's pounds. On a single Warhammer model. I mean, if you can, that's the thing. It's just, I think we're all in the same kind of like monetary boat, where it's like, we have a little bit of extra cash, and what we decide to spend on it or save with it means a great deal. We are not making decisions loosey-goosey. We're very mindful. We're not being irresponsible. Maybe we want to be irresponsible, but we just can't quite literally afford to. That's very relatable. Hi, Jenta. Oh, Reishi! Reishi, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we got a little bit of introspective here. I asked what people thought of me and how do you see me? Because, yeah, I'm an interesting person. You know, it's one thing's like, like, it's like, I wonder how chat sees me versus how I see chat. I see you guys in a nice light. I see you as like pseudo, I don't want to say friends. We're all acquaintances. We're not a fan base. I don't know. Are we a fan base? Are we a soup base? Fan base is a soup base. I don't know. I value you guys in a good way. I don't know what that good way is, or if it has a name. Because a friend usually lingers around and you talk after, right? I don't do that. I have a Discord server, but I don't use it. I'm a very off the key kind of thing. Like when I'm not here, we're not partying. You know what this is? We're doing school. This is what it felt like to do school. We're schoolmates. I like that. That's better than acquaintances. You guys are more than acquaintances, and I'm not gonna call you a friend unless you're like, everybody is friendly. You can meet friendly acquaintances. No offense. I'm sorry. How do you explain that? It's always bothered me that we just jump straight to friend for strangers, you know? Even, like, you can make a friendly stranger and you can have friendly acquaintances, but just calling anybody your friend is a little, let's preserve that a little bit, you know? But I like that idea. I like the idea of calling you guys like my schoolmates. A buddy. We're all chat buddies. We're chatting buddies. We're we're baking. You're my bakers. You're I don't know. You know what I mean. You get what I say. Oh, JD Academy, welcome to the stream hunt. Hi, sorry, we got down a tangent. I'm trying to catch up in chat. I want people to look at me, but not look at me as a perfect description of VTubers. It is, though, because there are a lot of VTubers out here. I still miss Mochi. Mochi was a VTuber from way back in the day that she was like a college student, and she's like, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. And this was when I was starting to pop off pretty well. And we had like this one guy that would give like the whole like friend group a bunch of money. And I introduced him to Mochi, and Mochi got absolutely love bombed by donations, and she was like, wow. And then she disappeared. And for the first time, I actually kind of reached out. I'm like, hey, are you okay? I understand if you maybe not doing VTubing anymore, but you seem to be having a lot of fun. I hope this isn't because something happened. Are you okay? What's going on? And then I messaged her like a couple weeks later and saying, hey, I've been thinking about you. I hope that you're okay. We had a lot of fun. I know not everybody wants to do VTubing for a while, but I just wanted to know if you were all right. And she finally responded to me, and she's like, yeah, I felt bad because my model wasn't original enough. It was all like assets I put together, and people were so like supportive. I felt really bad about it. And I was like, I didn't know how to reply to her about that at the time. And I go, well, thank you for letting me know, because I do think about you and I enjoyed our time together, but I understand you moving on. And it was a very sweet conversation, but it was very strange. She could have easily been a very good VTuber, but she is a great example of doing something for shits and giggles and then finding out that, like, oh, maybe I, you know, this is a lot. I don't know. I see that as a good thing, but I can also completely understand getting overwhelmed, because I've been there. Yeah. Miss Mochi. I walked into Snap Back to Reality stream. Sorry, Reishi. I hate attention in public, but my dream is to be seen in public as a girl by somebody who doesn't know me. Yes! Unfortunately, that'll never happen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Makeup can do a lot. Clothes and style fashion can do a lot. We can't help the way our bodies are shaped at a certain point. But there is still hope, because there are options. But that gets expensive. I don't think it's impossible for you, Iris. Truthfully. It might take so much work that it might not feel worth it, but you find the right style, maybe a little bit of makeup, and find the right crowd of people. Like, you have to find, if you just want a pub, like, you go out maybe to a mall, maybe you have to find that one good mall that in a nice town, because I think that is very possible. It won't happen to everyone. You were very right in that it probably will never happen, but you can have it happen, but you have to find the right places. It's not impossible. You'll be surprised. Don't give up. There's always options. It won't be perfect, but it is possible. That's my 2 cents on that. It's a hard world out there, but we can do it. There will always be somebody that's like, yeah, yeah, there are good people out there. It's not gonna be perfect, but there are people out there that are good people. Oh god, how far are we? Where are we? Oh, right here. I want to press on the statement, if it comes to IRL, it becomes bad. It's so true. Yep. Dokibird is goated for being able to survive so much bullshit. Exactly. I mean, Hololive had a Dokibird situation, and I think everybody kind of forgot about it. It was with Mano Aloy, the pink demon girl of the Hololive 5th generation, or X, I can't remember what they called. She's now an indie VTuber, and she told the story about, you know, what happened and how she, like,
got. Oh, thank you. Wait, did you become a member, Reishi? Welcome to the membership. Have fun using the emotes. There's minimal membership content, but you are welcome to it. What was it talking about? You made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, Mana Aloy. Yeah, the same thing that Dokibird had to go through happened to her, to the point where she was mentally not sound, jumped off a building and a tree saved her. Goated tree. She's still here with us. Shit like that, man. VTubers are like feral. I feel like anime people make a little bit more sense, but VTubers, because we're puppeting a character, but we also have IRL lives, we're basically shadow boxing ourselves in another person's life that doesn't exist, which is our character. Some people are their character, but other people can't discern the character from the person, versus like a typical YouTuber where they are the person, they are the character. They're physically there. But because I am not physically here, I am puppeting a model, it gets saucy. It gets very saucy. Oh boy. Okay, excuse me. So true, Jenta. I think we all just want to be silly, for real. Didn't know some of these hot VTuber news till now. I see it as a fun cookie cat. Well, thank you. We have a friendly contract. I'm a fan. If any of your videos pop up in my feed, I click. Oh, well, thank you, Bruiser. Is that even your name? Bruiser. I think it is Bruiser. Why VTuber full of ORN in Twitter? I don't even know what that is. But welcome to the stream, Tenji. Rocks? I'm gonna call you Tenji. Welcome, welcome. Can't say I'm I can't say I'm hardcore, though. I hate bacon. Why are we talking about bacon? You're gonna make me hungry. I view all people as friends, but it's up to them if they consider me as one. Quote I carry with me every day. Yeah, well, I'm so much of a shut-in, I don't think I am valuable as a friend. Truthfully. Because if I am not actively online, or we're doing something that's pertaining to a job at hand, I really disattach from reality. I go to my own little square box and say everything's okay. I don't know if I'm an introvert or an extrovert, because I just don't have the practice to show if I'm a mix of the two. I'm definitely introverted, but I have dreams of extroverted delight, and I can do that, and I do that, but they are like one-day rare scenarios in a year for like conventions or special occasions or going out in public. It's very specific and it's trained for, and I enjoy it. It's just I have to do a litany of other things to get to that point, you know? Wholesome Jenta. Ah, why does it keep jumping? Rin Onshi, welcome to the stream. Hi, you're cute. Oh, thank you. Anyways, will be worth it if I get to feel happy with myself. Exactly. It just takes time, Iris. Give it some time, get some comfort, explore. Fashion really does change a person's perception of another. There have been like, I've worn like some dresses that I'm like, whoa. I'm not a very feminine person, but I really want to be, and I really want to have like the full experience. Like I want to hire like somebody to pick out my clothes, or like get a custom made dress and then get my makeup done, which I have never done makeup, not once, never. Mascara was as far as I went, and I went, I hate this is stupid, this is dumb. I love your natural face more than anything you could put on it. The only time I love when you put makeup on is if you're doing a cosplay photo shoot. If you're gonna look like a blow up doll your entire day, I physically scream because I want to see your real face. I just want to see you. Like, I love natural makeup where you just kind of hide the quote-unquote little bits of flaws or whatever, but you're not overdoing it, you're not adding all this contour, you're not putting the most loud lashes, and like, I just like a natural touch where it accentuates your natural beauty. It makes you highlighted. I don't know how to explain it. Like natural makeup, light makeup. Like, if I were to get my makeup done, how would I do this? I don't know what they would do with my brows, honestly. That terrifies me. I'd hope they'd leave them alone, but I think that's a part of the deal. Mascara, do we need? Maybe? I don't know, I'm a redhead. Lipstick, lip gloss, please no. Just, like, my pores are very porous because I have oily, dry skin, so maybe, like, I'm getting, like, some sunspots and some odd freckles every now and then, like, on my face, so maybe just, like, evening the tone in my skin and making it seem less, I don't know. I do love glossy looking skin that looks porcelain and has, like, no issues, but that's very dishonest. You know? Like, that's why I like makeup for cosplays and stuff, because it serves a purpose, but, like, I want to know you, you know? I want to see you. Like, makeup has taken over, and certain fashions have taken over so badly that I can't recognize people's age demographic anymore. Like, we'd be at a Goodwill, just sorting through the clothes by size, and some of the girls next to me, I don't know how old they are. They could be 13. They could be 28. Makeup and fashion has, like, ruined the age gap. Like, I remember when nobody wore makeup. And we were just our natural selves. And then some people would try to wear makeup, but it kind of makes them look a little doopy because you don't do the full brouhaha. And so it's just like that one thing stands out. I miss those days. I miss it when we all used to look the age we are. A 9-year-old today does not look like a 9-year-old. They could be 28 and it's fucking terrifying. Ah, shit. What am I doing? Oh, I'm still catching up. I forgot the commands. Yeah, ignore the command thing that it's talking about. I don't have it set up. I set it up to automatically, like, talk every now and then. I'm kind of regretting it. I'm feeling lazy. Why am I tearing up a bit? Oh, Iris, honey. You got this. Don't worry about it. Life is to be lived. We are going to be able to make our dreams come true. More than ever. Like, think about this. If it was 20 years ago in your situation, how unfair it would be. You would be so much more at a disadvantage, right? So as time goes by, it can only get better. Unless we all get nuked. Unless we all go and get drafted in World War III, and it's the end of the world, everything will be fine. Only good things. Only good things from here. Yeah. You got this. We got this together. It's the festival of friendship, a day of fun and fun. A party to be proud of. Da 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 da. I'm starting out a fucking My Little Pony song. I'm so behind on chat. I'm trying to catch up, I swear. Yeah, Mano Aloy. Yeah. I've been dying to do that for a while. Sorry, Jenta. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you joined the membership. Because I'm slowly making progress to feeling better about myself. I have 8 pictures of myself, which is a lot for me. Unfortunately, I do feel like I need to censor my face out of all of them. I don't think that's odd that you don't have pictures of yourself, because honestly, I don't think I've taken pictures of myself since I was in middle school. If it ain't like the one cosplay picture while I'm at a convention, I just straight up don't take pictures of me because there's nothing about me that is like a picture thing. I don't know, like, oh, here's a picture of me on a random Friday. Like, I don't understand. Some people just take pictures of themselves. I ain't one of them. The censoring out your face is actually pretty, like, standard, just for privacy's sake, but I know what you mean. You're probably a little insecure. You feel like, oh, maybe my face doesn't match my body or whatever, and I say, nah. It's perfect. You're perfect. It's gonna take time to believe it, and for those nasty little thoughts to leave your brain alone, but it will happen. It will happen. It's a hard journey we trek, but we can do it. My friends have been a big help. Like, one of them gave me a padded bra, which has helped so much. Yeah, wait, I thought you knew about stuff like that. There's so many, like, gender-affirming things you can do. I'm not educated on the feminine spectrum too well. On the male, I do. A little bit. I've gone down the rabbit hole before. Yeah, gotta learn. But yeah, a padded bra, that's perfect. That'll definitely help with this dysphoria. There's all kinds of, like, underwear and stuff, and clothes, and leggings help a lot. What else? I don't know. My brain. I only studied half of this test, and it's on the other subject. Ah, shit. Man, I actually wonder. Wait, can girls get hair transplants? I've only ever heard of men getting that. This is really random and off topic, by the way. Is it? Oh, also laser hair removal might help. Right? I think that would help. Honestly, oh god, when Finn talked about getting like a laser hair removal on his butt, I'm like, I didn't know you could do that, and I kind of want that for myself. That just seems so perfect, right? Laser ass crack me. It's beautiful. Hold on, I wonder if I could set my face to every time my my tracking goes off. What is this? I don't think that's it. Oh, here it is. Idle tracking, AFK, AFK, AFK. Is it this one? 0. So, yeah, I like that. That's my friend. That's my friendy face. What were we talking about? I gotta grab chat again. Hold on. I'm so behind catching up. Da 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 da. Kyofi, Space Cat and X, welcome to the stream, Huns. Hi, how you doing? Sorry, I went on a bit of tangent and I'm still catching up with chat. I just, you know, I want to make sure I say hi to everybody, but I also want to talk about what we were talking about, and then I forget what I'm talking about, and we're all over the place. My tracking. There we go. It just doesn't happen fast enough. Neko Lade, I'm gonna call you Neko. Neko, welcome to the stream. Weird, this is not Twitch chat. Yeah, this is not Twitch, badoy. Let me catch up, back up here. Oh, MJ Mations and Mur were here. Hi, welcome, welcome. I'm so sorry, it took me so long. I had to scroll up a bit. Ah! You like dragon? I don't remember what we were talking about. Haha, when you look like a blow-up doll. Okay, that sounds really mean, but it is so true. A lot of those girls that do the, like, get ready with me, they make themselves so ugly. I feel very pity for them. Like, conventional beauty is not my kind of conventional beauty. It can be beautiful, but, like, once they get their lips involved, and then they add, like, dark contour, I'm like, oh, girl, you don't have to be like that. You were beautiful. Why'd you do that? I'm weird. Am I weird? I just like seeing people's natural face. Right? Oh god, I think I just saw Cherry. Oh, there's Cherry! Oh god, Cherry, I'm so behind on chat. Oh, I'll get to you, girl. Oh, I'm so... hi, it's me. Just popped in to say hello. Can't stay, but good luck with the stream. Oh, thank you. Makeup has ruined the age gap. Japanese people during the 180s. What do you mean, the 180s? Wait, wait, what? 1800s? What? Really? Are we talking about like the whole Gaiko, Meiko, geisha thing? Nani kore? I mean, yeah, Japan really didn't. Japan didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit till their emperor like made a bad choice, and then World War II was like, yeah, you know what? You gave us a reason for us to like basically impeach your powers, so nice politics. So true. Yeah, Iris got this. I know girls who can look in their 20s, but that is disgusting. It's disgusting. 16 should look like 16, not 28. I swear, stop wearing your makeup, guys. Please. I like natural beauty. Don't do your hair. Well, okay, that is your natural beauty, though. She doesn't wear... I don't know, I love it. I love, like, hair channels where somebody has super curly hair. It is, like, so much work for them to manage, and so they do all kinds of stuff to play with it, and I'm like... I love you. I love their hair. I know it's super hard to manage, but man, if that was my struggle in life, it might be worth it. Probably not with my occipital neuralgia, but their hair, oh my god, so pretty. They want to go to the clubs early. Yeah, nada. Unless we get nuked. Gosh, I really should have like a quote bar. Just add quote. That's something I can do. I'm getting the Menwa powers from Fallen World. I don't know what that is. I gotta go down, Jenta. It was nice seeing you live. Have a good stream. Thank you, Bruiser. I hope you have good sleep. Also, Dragon D's nuts. Oh, you bastard. That's why you said dragon. Fuck! You sneaky cat. You got me. I do it as progress reasons, blah, 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 blah. By Bruiser. Yo. Hi. Yes, chat listens to the light-skinned baddie cat girl. What the hell? Hello there, says Coffee. Kyofi. Kyofi! That's a cute name. I like that. Hello, Kyofi. Welcome to the stream. I'm back. What? I'm going to break through your Twitch. What does that mean? We got an unhinged one in chat. Neko. A Neko ooh wow. Let's see. Hi, chair. Wait, I keep losing my point. On holiday last year, I brought a pretty dress. Had to hide it in my suitcase, so my mom... Ah! Just let Iris be herself! My god! Seriously. There is this one TikTok of this guy, he like, I've never seen somebody crop a shirt above the nipple. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing that clearly for, like, you're probably gonna piss off your mom, and then her mom, comes into the room. It's like, she's like, turn the music down, it's so freaking loud, and then he turns around, and she's like, what are you, stop wearing those freaking, the crop tops, we can see your boobs. Just, I fucking love it. And he's just smiling the whole time. He's just eating it up. He was being a little shit on purpose. It's like, stop wearing those. My friends are saying shit, and it's weird. I'm like, if you want to wear crop tops, you can wear crop tops. But I mean, like, he was clearly doing that just to annoy his mother. Who does that? Like, even the back had, like, extra shirt. I'm like, you need to flip your shirt the other way, fam, because, like, you cropped it too far. The hem's gonna be brushing against your fucking nipple. It was a good video. We love TikTok when it's good. I thought the only works on nostrils. What are we talking about? Honestly, Iris girl, don't worry. Your fashion sense and confidence will come. We still pretty young. We got a lot of time. Hell yeah. Until we dead, we got time. Until I'm in the ground as a corpse, we got time. Man, did that green pill, like, really help me? Or am I just, like, in a mood? I'm doing well today. Now. It wasn't before. I was gonna probably have to wake up Mama Jenta. I was not doing very well. As you could tell, I was probably slurring really hard. Not like that slurring, but like drunk slurring. My words were slurring in the beginning because I was so medicated. And it wasn't doing anything either, so I was just caught in a haze and I'm just like wasn't fun. Yes, you can get hair implants and wigs to style for looks you want. Classic ADHD moment. Hi, Cherry. Yeah, hi, Cherry. Hi, Mur. Aw, Mur, your picture is Doge. Doge dog. She passed away. Yeah, did you see that on Reddit? The Doge dog passed away. I thought they would have been passed away for a lot longer. You know, kind of like how Gabe the dog died in 2019. Now we have Doge. Doge died. They held like an open casket funeral in Japan and everybody came and paid their respects, and some people brought their dogs and some people were like taking pictures. I think it was either on Instagram or Reddit, where people are like, that's really disrespectful. Why would you do that? That's like really like tone deaf. But I'm like, no, this is like very traditional Japanese, what they were doing. They thought it was disrespectful. The West thought what they were doing was disrespectful, but this was a Japanese dog and a Japanese funeral. An open casket funeral for even the public to come and pay respects, which was very sweet. It was kind of like when Hachi died. It was the same thing. But yeah, rip doggo. Forever legend. True, I like girls without makeup. They're beautiful the way you are. Exactly. You ain't weird at all. Thank you. Hey Prez, how you? I appreciate all the kind words. They mean so much to me since when I was in high school, I got used to be insulted on my appearance almost every day. Yeah, well that's school, and guess what? School ends, real life comes. They're gonna peak in school because now they have nothing. The cult is gone. The class is gone. All of your gang shit is gone. You work at a grocery store and I have a life. I'm so sorry. Some people's school's great. Others, they choose it to be like prison. They're like, this is gonna be my prison, and then when I get out, I'm gonna go to real prison because I didn't learn shit. It's just funny to me, man. It's really funny. When they peak, but we never do because we're still living, bitch. We choose when we peak, bitch. We ain't done living, but you sure are. I love it. Yeah, the geisha thing. Ah, right. I'm doing well today. How about you? We Asian have been using makeup for a lot. Clear example of what makeup can do. Emiru looks older before than now. Yeah. Look at the old Emiru. Yeah. BRB just got to get ready. Bye, Cherry. They in heaven. Oh, the Doge died. Yeah. Oh, Hachiko. Yeah, Hachiko. So Hachiko is the dog that waited for his owner to come back at the train station. The dog would just stay at the train station and wait for their owner to come back, but their owner died. I think, was it in World War II? And so he sat there and never left for 7 years until he eventually passed away. And so they have a statue of him in Japan. to you can pay your respects and touch his paw or whatever. But yeah, they took a picture with him too, and it's in black and white. It's a Japanese thing. West always loved to judge us Eastern people. Same with anime. It ain't your culture. I'm like, whatever. People be people, you know? It was popular in school. I'm studying to be a psychologist. Oh, good luck. If you're doing it for positive intent, I worry for your mental, because I wanted to do stuff the very same way, and it does it. Yeah. I wish you the best of luck. Are you Jenta cause you're Cookie Cat, or are you Cookie Cat cause you're Jenta? I have no idea how to say your name, so I'm gonna call you K. Or Raj. Raj K. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm Jenta, the Cookie Cat. A Cookie Cat. Wait, am I the... I'm a... I don't know what I am. Bah! Anyway. Our professor made us watch the movie. Oh, there's a movie. Yeah, I forgot they have a movie now. Nah, I just need the photo, the original photo. I don't need none of your story bullshit. Don't make me cry over a dog playing another dog that's gonna die, and then this actor dog's gonna die. Do you know how many, like, buddies there's been? Like, for Air Bud and Air Buddies, like, all those golden retrievers, there's been hundreds of puppies and dogs. Ziggy Boo! Oh my gosh! Hi, welcome! Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of rambling at this point, but it's so nice to see you. How you been? Who is that VTuber you drew? Did she, like, just debut? She's, like, a bat or something. I thought she commissioned you at first. I was like, whoa! I think she reposted what you drew, and I was like, damn. I love the way you sketch. It's just so beautiful. I've been dying to, like, try to relearn art recently. Hi, Jenta, hope you're well. I am doing much better right now. I started this stream not so hot, but I'm doing better now. I'm awake. I'm alert. I'm not panicking. The weird haze that was going on in my head is gone, and the dizziness is, well, it's contained. It never truly leaves. Like a drop of water in a bucket. It's always there. Let me catch up. It's not the great, to be honest, unpopular opinion. Oh god, you guys are moving the chat. It's not great because the popular opinion, everybody knew me and people were always talking about me. It had its ups and downs. Thank you, I did, for good reasons. Also because I don't know what else to do. Are there other cookie cats we need to know about? I mean, Jenta has many different beings, but I think this is my final being. I think I found another hobby to spend an monstrous amount of money on, and I just want to support small businesses. It is so crazy. Instagram, small businesses are just taking my wallet like you wouldn't believe. Only problem is the products won't get here till like October, and I haven't bought them yet, but their pre-orders are running out, and I'm just like, ah! I'm like, this is like a Christmas gift in summer, and I don't want that to be a Christmas gift in summer, but that's just how it is sometimes, you know? Anyway. Medic help, Genta's brain fried. I'm glad I don't have to military because I left Korea. Yeah, the Korea, you have to spend 2 years in the Korean military if you're a man. Do they do that to the women too? I think it's only sexist to the men, isn't it? That's a little much. I mean, good that they made you do that for no reason, only for 2 years. What does Korea have a draft? I guess you're technically forced into it, huh? Like, won't they arrest you? Can I say something a little bit rude? I do not like Korea very much. I like Korean people to a degree, like certain individuals, but their culture, holy shit. I've met too many people who are Korean and have Korean parents or actually lived in Korea, and I've never heard a good thing out of their mouth. It's usually their family or, you know, like the younger generations, like anyone 30 and under, they're okay. But once you get to like 50 and up, people get really mean. It's just, it hurts my heart. I know Japan's not perfect, but at least, like, Japan can be weird. If you're weird in Korea, you get, like, almost punished and harassed and bullied way more than, like, in the West. I mean, we will still do that, too. But we have, like, an open field we can run into. We have options. Korea doesn't have a lot of those options. You guys are heavily surveilled. I just, like, man... It's a beautiful country. I like the culture. I feel bad for their idol industry. But it's just, man, you guys are hurting yourselves so much. And I just, it hurts my heart. I hope what I said wasn't offensive. I wouldn't want to go to Korea. You want to know what the worst part is? I would almost rather go to North Korea, but that's only if I want to die. Because I know what to expect. I know what to expect. I know what to expect. I'm not even allowed in that country. We are officially, we were enemies before, but we could at least go to North Korea. But ever since that one guy got brain dead, they're like, nope, nobody from, you have to go through a different, I would have to pretend to be a Canadian embassy member, and then I could maybe go to North Korea, but you know they're gonna do their homework. You go down a North Korea phase sometimes, y'all, and you think a little too hard. Anyway. Yep, we do be yapping. Hold on. Scroll up a little bit. Jenta, they found the real location of the back rooms. Let's raid the area. I think I saw something about that. Man, I love urban exploration. That's a great side of YouTube. The saddest part, though, is that when people find those locations and they make a video about it, they really try their hardest not to, like, advertise where the location is exactly, because people will show up and destroy it. I love just like exploring empty buildings or just like any architecture. I've never been able to like do it by myself or ever really, but it's such a peaceful, beautiful experience when it's not creepy. She's not even in her final form. It's okay, Korea is a great country, but it has bad sides. It does more in Japan. What? Hi, Zin Cho-chan. What did you just make me say, Zin? Zin! What'd you just make me say? Every country has its bad sides. Yes, every country has its bad sides. I think the ferry was the most egregious thing, and then the crowd crush of Halloween. It's like, we have, like, our bad thing that we keep doing, school shootings, basically. Shootings of any kind. Police brutality and stuff like that. Racism. In Korea, it's like, for some reason, they can't get their shit together, and the young ones suffer because of it. And I'm like, you can't literally be this irresponsible if you tried. And they didn't. They tried not to do a damn thing. I'm so pissed for them. Their boat was sinking, and you were right there to rescue them, but because nobody's practiced this, you would rather die on doing your job quote-unquote correctly and following it by the book and not being responsible. I don't care. If the house is on fire and you know there are children in there, Are you seriously willing to just watch them burn? Or are you gonna at least try? They didn't even fucking try on that ferry. I'm pissed. Only true, like, negligence could do that. It pissed me off. I'm not even Korean. Pissed me the hell off. We've had moments like that here in the US, but that was such a huge fucking mess. And they damned them to die for no reason. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in Korean ferry. It has a name. I don't fucking remember it, but there's documentaries. Rotten Mangoes talked about it. I knew about it before she even talked about it. Oh, just Lord. Like, the Titanic had more safe things going on than that ferry. Also, Gabriel, thank you for subscribing. Sorry, I got really, like, serious there for a minute, but it's just, you know. I was gonna say the true crimer in me just came out, but that's just disgusting to say. I hate true crime because it's such a monetized, grief-ridden butt thing. The only reason I like listening to, like, quote-unquote true crime stuff is I like learning what happened, because that's a part of history now. Whatever the story you're about to tell, that's a part of history, and I want to learn from history so I know how to recognize what not to do. This is a lesson that is being taught. And you want to know what I learned from the ferry? I don't give a shit what you say or do. I'm going to help. Fucking arrest me if you have to. I don't care. I'm gonna help. That's what I would do. That's what that taught me. If you have a gut instinct that you should be doing something because they're not, do it. Do it. Beg for forgiveness after. But do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Anyways, sorry. That's as political as I'm gonna get. Uh-oh, what happened? Eh? Eh? What just happened? Eh? Did the stream blip out? I mean, it looks like we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. I can turn all these off. There. Lag. Okay, yeah, it did lag. I think it's because my computer's getting hot. I'm sorry. But what were you talking about? Van Boar, welcome to the stream, hun. Korean fairy. Begone. Bygone be bygone. We all have opinions. Yeah, I know. True crime is the best. I don't like that people profit off of other people's misery when it's still recent. Like, there's a difference between this event happened 20 years ago versus this involves children, and now you just want to interview those children, kind of a thing. It goes back to the whole reaction content thing. It's all for money, honestly. The money is what keeps them interested. If there was no money, they wouldn't be interested. The YouTube landscape almost dictates that 80% of the people here posting shit are doing it for monetary gain and not because they just genuinely enjoy it. The YouTube channels that genuinely enjoy what they do take literal months to make one video. They might post one video a year and they make really good ones. Those are the true YouTubers. They're doing it with a passion. Yes, they're doing it also because they get paid, but they're clearly not doing it to get paid and farm it, or else they'd be making more content, but they're not. They take their time and they study and they put their heart and soul into it, and then they presentate it. That's how you do it. Yes, we are little content gremlins and we kind of harass them and be like, please post more, I want to see, are you okay, where'd you go? We're all whiny. We whiny bitches. We whiny babies. Honestly, social media has ruined my view for America. It should have been ruined before. It should have been ruined before, honestly. I am amazed anybody wants to come here. Like, why? Why? I still question even my own Americans when they move to, like, expensive places like California where, like, they're basically their own fucking country because they're so different economy-wise. Like, you can barely survive there. There are, like, I call them shadow states at this point. There are some states you should never visit and maybe never entertain. Definitely never live in. It's just, blech. Blech. That'd be funny. How would you guys feel if America, just every state became its own country? How do you think that would go? Do you think we would start fighting over turf? Would we do that? Oh my god. We might be the World War III. That's hilarious. I love that. We all become a country and we just all start fighting each other for more land. Is that why we're still quote unquote United States? We technically want to be our own countries. I always wondered, because I'm like, there's nothing united about us. Fucking point blank. Every state is different. Sometimes every town is different to a degree. Half the state could be, and then like the Southwest can be this way, and then the other side is this way, and it's just fucking nightmare, man. So true through. We get political now, chat. No, we're not. We're just talking. We're just talking. We're just talking. They're all words. People are allowed to say words, right? I have an animation channel that posts vids months after their previous one, and it's good. It's Undertale Animator, by the way. Heck yeah! Animators should take time to do their thing. And then there's the superhuman ones that make us feel bad. I a South African. I say a South African. What? Gabriel, what are you doing? I love hating on Cali. You mean California or Calliope Mori? Mori Calliope of Hololive. Patorina, let's go. Family. I don't know that Family Guy reference. I know Family Guy, but I don't know the reference. Idahoans would love nothing more than to discriminate on immigration. I actually don't know about that. I mean, they're up here. What are they complaining about? Who's immigrating up there? Seriously. I thought it was only like the bottom states that had issues, and then maybe all of the C ones, and then the top ones. I don't know. Michigan is safe. We have a whole lake protecting us from people's bullshit. Except in the thumb. The thumb of the mitten of our state has issues. But everywhere else, we're kind of keeping our shit together. I'm back. Welcome, Cherry. Welcome, welcome. We got a little political for a hot second, but it's gone now. Don't worry. Hello. Privyet. Privyet. I don't remember anything else. I don't even remember what I just said. Welcome, welcome. I can't even begin. I'm gonna call you Russian guy. Wait, no, can I read? Naba. I'm gonna call you Naba. Your name's Naba. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Prawley, California. I don't know what that is. I stay a South African. Sorry, my English not good. Oh, you would say, I'm South African. Not I'll stay South African. You say, I'm South African. I-am South African. I hope that helps. America hating on Ojai. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Don't speak Russian again. It scares me. Why? Is my accent bad? Is it bad? Привет. До свидания. Сука, блядь. That's all I know. And I don't even know if that last one was Russian. Oh, man. I am a South African. Is that good? Yeah, you got it. That's perfect. That was actually worded better than what I said. You got it, Gabriel. Wait, what time is it for you? South Africa. Oh, it's like, yeah, it might be like 4 p.m.-ish for you. What you doing, Gabriel? What you doing? I think you're new, too. How'd you find me? If you don't mind. Oh god, why is everyone saying Ohio? Ohio gozaimasu! Is everyone saying Ohio? Oh, I didn't even read that, Mur, and I knew it. Ohio gozaimasu to you too. Ohio gozaimasu. Michigan is all right. It's like the 3rd, 4th best Midwest state. I swear to fuck, if Maine is better than us, I'm gonna have questions. We have beef with Maine because they trying to copy our swagger. They are. They're trying to be like bootleg Michigan. Fuck them. They can keep the mooses to themselves. 11 a.m. have not slept. Really? Why? Do you guys have like school or a job or nothing? Is it a free day? How'd you find a little old me? I did this before with everybody in chat, but since some of you are new, how do you, like with me, how do you see me? Jenta, the person talking. Hey, Naba! I don't know thank you in Russian. Naba, thank you for subscribing. I was gonna say thank you for describing. Thank you for subscribing. Jenta versus the state of Maine. Hell yeah. See, okay, can I talk about this? I don't know if everybody else knows this. Why no sleep? I don't know, man. This is technically my morning. I think. I don't know. I'm having poop problems, Cherry. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, okay. Here's my opinion on all the states. Michigan is the best shaped state out of all of the United States because we can make furniture out of our state. We have lawn chairs, we have cutting boards, we have maps, we have, everything is just Michigan shaped. We'll have bumper stickers with a gun in the middle of the thumb, and then we'll have like the topper part of Michigan that we don't really acknowledge be our umbrella sometimes, but like the main glove is the shit. We are the best. You all suck. Nobody is shaped better than us. Your Florida state looks like a penis, California looks like a cookie, and Maine is a copycatting bitch. I would, oh my god, can you imagine me just wearing full Michigan gear? Mer! Oh my god! Stefoon, see! Karba! Oh my god, you gifted to a lot of regulars. Nice! Oh my god! I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. AC got another fucking gifted membership. It's like fucking 3 for 3. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Mur, thank you for the 5 gifted. Isn't this better? 5 gifted subs or memberships are only $5. Take that, Twitch. That would have only been 1. You know what the fucked up part about that is? If I wanted to bump up the price for whatever reason, you can't pick what tier you gift, because they will automatically give you a tier that is closer to $5. So even if your first tier is only emote privileges, then you have a second tier that's actual member content, and then you have like a more expensive tier that's like $20 for like really like personalized. Oh, Space Cat, welcome to the membership. Yeah, it's only $1. It's basically like emote privileges. I do have some videos and some community posts, but that's about it. We're here mainly for Oh, and thank you for subscribing, Space Cat. Zzz. Space Cats. Zzz. I forgot what we were talking about. Something me wearing Michigan all over the place. Yeah, but we're the best shaped state. We can make furniture out of us. We do. We make like complete chairs and everything. A backyard set. It's amazing. We're amazing. I mean, maybe as a state, I mean, you know, Flint still doesn't have any water, but that's fine. We like forgetting things like that. Detroit's still in a pickle. I think those are only the two. Without being specific, those are the only two main ones. I can't talk about the other one because it might be too close to where I exist. Haha. I could talk about everything, but not everything. Maine is not Midwest. What you smoking? Also, Maine low-key better, though. Fuck you! Van Boer, fuck you! What? I wasn't talking about Midwest. I don't know how Compass works. I'm just saying they copycat. They copycat. I think, actually, my cousin fled to Maine. That was kind of weird. Like, all I know about Maine is moose and forest. That's it. I don't know anything about, like, what's cool about Maine? Nothing! They ain't Michigan. They ain't us. This. Yeah. I don't know. I had a thought and it went away. Go men, not Jenta versus Maine. Next big rap beef. Maine. Jenta has beef. I do. I get recommended your channel. Oh, good. Thank you, YouTube, for recommending my content when I put effort into it sometimes. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Zig. As a Russian, I am actively trying to pretend Russia does not exist, and I am not that. Aw. You're a good one. Yeah. I'm sorry that you have to do that to your own nationality. Yeah. I want you to feel connected to your nationality, but, you know, with all the negatives that are going on, it might be hard. I don't know. That's really sad that you disconnected from your homeland. I guess. What would have to happen for me to be disconnected from America? I can't even imagine what that's like. Because it's either actively already happening and I just got used to it 1,000 times, or, like, we haven't been bad enough yet. Like, we would have to do something egregious. I don't know. I don't really think of, like, where I live. I don't think about the country I live in. Or well, I guess I clearly do think about the state I live in, but not, like, the country. I don't really care about the country. Is that bad? I don't care about my country. You people operate on your own dime. I have, like, an Amish mindset of, like, don't fucking touch me, leave me alone. I'm here because I'm here. This is where I was born, I'm gonna die here, so. The only time I have, like, quote-unquote, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm proud to be an American, but the only time that it's quote-unquote fun to be an American is all that useless crap that's, like, American flag. Like, I have 2 outfits that have American flags on them, and I just think it's so stupid. I refuse to wear them unless it's the 4th of July. If it's the 4th of July, you can literally cosplay as America. Oh my goodness. Cherry, welcome to the membership. Thank you for joining. Yeah, bio. We all just getting gifted memberships today. See, Twitch, you know what? This is a great point. If Twitch only had $1 memberships, imagine how much more people would gift subs. Imagine that. They would make so much more money. Big brain move. When you can donate like $5 and 5 people can get an emote, it makes people want to be here. Right? Right? It would make Twitch so valuable. By lowering the cost, it would just right? Add a new tier. Like, make an emote only tier. See how many people buy that. But they don't want to do that because they want to take their 50% and they want to get the most out of that 50% or more, 80%. And then they want to take taxes and there's double taxes and they're like, it's $1. This is a waste of my time. It's useless. And I'm like, not with the amount of people on Twitch watching people. If you had $1 option, you would make so much fucking money. It'd be slow, it'd be gradual, it won't be the same as like throwing $5 times like a billion, but people would feel way better and more like a part of the community if it was $1. Right? Yeah, spam those emotes, my children, please. Yes. I don't know what to do with like, I like the Kitten Jenta emotes. They're very cute. Wait a minute, how many members do we have? Not enough, I'm sure, but pfft. If you get a certain amount of members, this is actually the cheat on YouTube. They say you have to have a certain amount of members to unlock more emote slots. But if your memberships are too expensive, you're not going to reach it. So if you set them for $1, what if you gift your own memberships? You can technically buy your own emote slots, I think. Right? Right? Maybe you have to do that on an alt account. But you can. Or are gifted memberships not counted? Are they not counted? Why did I just smell breadsticks? I think I just got a craving for Fazoli breadsticks out of nowhere. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? It was like a phantom sense. I tasted like the oily breadstick in the dipping sauce out of nowhere. That was so mean, brain. Why did you do that? Fazoli's doesn't open till like afternoon. It's like 4. Oh my god, it's still 4. I have a whole day ahead of me and I'm not happy. Honestly, $1 to $4 I would pay for its with comfortable price. Exactly. Breadsticks. Time to go to Olive Garden. I do have Olive Garden soup, actually, in the fridge. Did you know you could buy a whole gallon of Toscana soup to take home with you? And then you can eat that through the week? We have so many ladles from them. My mom does like this receipt thing where she scans the receipts and she gains points on an app, and then we get like a gift card to Olive Garden for like $20, and then we get like Toscana soup with breadsticks, and it's great. You dip the breadstick in the soup is just so fucking delicious. Oh my god. Oh, so good. So freaking good. I crave Texas toast, garlic toast. I want that. It's nummy. I live near Fazoli's. Now I know where to go for lunch with my aunt. I will say, I used to love them, until I had one bad experience with their pasta. I think it might have been undercooked, and I started having like jaw problems, which was making my swallowing difficult because of my teeth. And so I ate the spaghetti, and I don't know about you, but do you chew your spaghetti? I don't chew my spaghetti. I've never done that. I swallow it. I just swallow it. Well, I swallowed, and it got caught in my throat for the first time, and it fucking freaked me out. It was awful. And I've never had Fazoli's spaghetti since. And I really want to try it again, but I'm super fucking traumatized. I'll eat their breadsticks, no problem, but like their pasta, I feel like the one where I go to, they had new management and just changed. Their quality of product just changed. You don't chew your noodles? What do you mean? Because if you chew them, it just becomes like a gross mush of pasta, right? The only time you chew anything is if it's like ravioli. You just drink the spaghetti. Like you cut it in half so you don't choke on it being a long noodle, and then you swallow it. I ain't weird. You're weird. It doesn't have meatballs in it, okay? I'm not swallowing a whole fucking meatball. That would be egregious. Oh, yeah. Jenta's cat sense is now transcending time. I've never had breadsticks. Like, at all, Gabriel? I would imagine, man, maybe not in South Africa, but you should be able to go to a store and get, like, crescent rolls or something. Like Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know what your stores are like, though. You're, like, a very specific demographic I haven't been exposed to yet. I've had a lot of people from Indonesia. I've had a lot of people from North America, South America, Canada, Europe. South America's different for... I haven't had that yet. Africa, too. I've had Australia, Russia. You're, like, checking out my last box. I've had everybody else. Oh, man. Middle Eastern. Do I have any Middle Eastern people? I don't think so. Like, people who live in the Middle East. I'm not saying if you're Middle Eastern. Anybody in chat, if you're Middle Eastern, you don't count. I'm talking about if you live there, you know? Bruh. Let me see. Catching up. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like people are more likely to buy 5 £1 memberships than 1 5... Exactly what I'm saying! Like, they don't lose. They don't lose. Most Twitch people, the whole point of subscribing is so that they don't have to watch the ads and the emotes. It's mainly emotes. Unless there's, like, an added thing that you get. Like, some people do, like, a Discord server or, like, a Minecraft server, right? I mean, I've never seen the appeal, but whatever. It's something they do. Surprisingly, I can still subscribe. My subscriber count is stuck on blah blah blah. Sometimes I subscribe, sometimes it doesn't let you, sometimes it says get more subs on YouTube to sub to others and then unsubs. Yeah, when you follow so many people on YouTube, you kind of break YouTube in general. What? I can't believe you guys are judging me on my slurping of noodles. I mean, I ate yakisoba the other day, and I do have to chew that, because it's just something about ramen. It's a different texture than the pasta from spaghetti. Like, spaghetti, it's slippery. It goes down. But, like, ramen, it doesn't. It does not go down. You have to actively make it go down. I wanted homemade pasta, spaghetti for a long time, and we had plans to do that, but then I actually got sick for 3 months or whatever. They were God, they're so good. They got everything, they were ready, and we were still, like, trying to plan a day because XYZ, and then I got sick. I want spaghetti. Nobody else in my household can have spaghetti because it's just too bad for their cholesterol. I miss spaghetti. I want good homemade spaghetti. I think I'm exhausted. Do you know why? Because I've been running through my head all day. How's my Riz? I don't get it. Kay, I don't get it. I used to get crispy chicken sandwiches from McDonald's once a week, and then one time that shit was... Oh! See, this is... I don't know if I've said this before, but I look at restaurants as percentages, right? Every location has a percentage of success and a fail rate. I look at them as a percentage. Like, for example, going to Subway is about an 82% success rate versus whatever else the percentage is for failure. Like, they're going to give me a bad food. McDonald's has like a 30% success rate. Depending, I'd say 30%, yeah, 35% success rate. Culver's has about, we train them pretty good. I would say 85 they'd have, yeah. We train them. We learned the language. We tell them to extra dip the fries, make them extra crispy, and to make sure the burger is well done. Because they were starting to make it not, like you said, and make it raw. I don't know if you can make such requests at McDonald's, like toast it again or something. But yeah, I look at like, oh, KFC. KFC has about the same fail rate, if not worse, than McDonald's. It's like 20% fail rate. It's disgusting. So fucking gross. Which is sad because I swear I can tell when people leave the job because the job's not being done at all. It's gross. You have a specific demographic. There was 2 Korean here. Yeah. I'm Korean. Let's go. That'd be Asia, right? That's, yeah. I've had Asia before, so. Y'all ain't special. I'm German and Portuguese. Oh, wait, really? Huh? You're German and Portuguese, but you live in South Africa? You have an interesting story. Interesting. My friend is a VTuber on Twitch. She hates that she cannot disable ads. Exactly. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Twitch. If Kick wasn't such a problem, they should... Kick could have easily been better than Twitch, but because they went, you know what, gambling, we're just gonna let anybody do anything until we're forced to give a shit about it. Kick. But yeah, who slurps noodles and not chew? Why would you chew them? Like, I would chew ramen a little bit just because the noodles are so long, they will get stuck in my throat. And you're probably thinking, Jenta, that's why you chew. No, because then the flavor is just different. The best way to eat ramen in most noodles is as a whole. But if you start like mashing it and making it into a slurry, the whole thing's wrong. The whole thing's wrong. It's like it suddenly went rancid. I love Subway. But then you choke on noodles. You guys. You got enchanted Subways. They're gonna be like 30%. You gotta hunt for a good Subway. Really? Then our Subway does really good. Yeah. They hire the right amount of people, but they do get new people constantly. My mom complains that they take too long. Honestly, you want them to take a bit. Because do you want a good sandwich or do you want a sloppy bitch of a fucking nogger or something? Like, you want a hot dog or do you want a slop dog? Come on. Like, seriously. If they rush, it's not gonna be right. You might get a sauce on there that you didn't want. And then they might rush your toasting. Oh my god, did you guys know you can have your Subway sandwich toasted more than once? You can ask that. I never thought, because the whole thing is like a process and it takes time. I didn't want to take more of their time, so I thought it was a rule that whatever pace they fall at, you just have to accept it and then you check out, right? It never dawned on me that I could make a request to like toast it twice until I saw like a short or a TikTok where they're like, I'm gonna go into Subway and ask them to keep toasting it till they literally make me not do that anymore. And I was like, wait, you can ask them to toast it twice? I've been having much better sandwiches from them now. It gets toasted twice and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this looks phallic. I'm so sorry, Yuki. I'm so sorry. Oy. I've had one... Oh, I gotta read. I've had one bad experience from Culver's where my sourdough melt. Yeah, don't stick to their burgers. Their butter burgers and their custard is without fail. And their fries. They fail their fries the most out of what I just mentioned. And that's why we tell them to double dip it. Because it, you know, It's gonna taste like styrofoam if you don't. You gotta cook the damn fries. Don't expect there to ever be salt on them. Just put salt in your ketchup and mix it. Basically charcoal. Yeah, I don't know about the whole fish thing. Ours does pretty well. My mom, like, explored it a little bit and got, like, a fish, fried fish, and it looked pretty decent. It looked actually better. She said it tasted better than Long John's, which, oh my god, our Long John's has a 15 to 10% success rate. You want to know why? It's because they never fucking open. I have to call them, physically call the location and say, hey, are you going to be open in the next hour? I have to call them to know if they're fucking open, because nobody fucking works there. And then we went to another one because they were closed. They're always closed. They're just... Like, one of the last ladies, I think she was the branch manager or whoever the fuck, she was really offended that I asked that. She's like, yeah, we're gonna be open? What do you mean? I was like, well, sometimes you guys are never open. Like, she was so mean, and I don't do confrontation. Like, I was shaking just to even get on the phone, but I needed to know, because I'm not gonna drive all that way. My mom's not gonna drive all that way, and we're not gonna go there if you ain't fucking open. And I'm like, well, it's because you guys are never open. And she goes, we're open all the time. Fucking lie. Absolute fucking lie. That is a lie. That is an absolute fucking lie. Every time we would try to go there, they're closed. And then we went to the further away Long John's, and there was one guy working there. Well, another coworker was just dicking around, and he was the sweetest, nicest, he was cleaning, he was cooking, he was managing, he was customer servicing, and he's like, yeah, our branch manager just came, is here, or whatever. And I'm like, well, you guys have the best customer service, because, like, you're doing all this by yourself, and the Long Johns we go to all the time is a fucking nightmare. Like, their ratings on, like, Google reviews, this is, like, the only place that deserves the shit they get. Because they're never fucking open. Anyways. I'm sorry, I got on a tangent. What are the 100%? There is none. None. Nothing is 100%. Let me see. Nothing. Nothing I've ever had an experience with is 100%. For them to get 100% would mean I had them once and it was a good time and I've never had them again. Nothing. Not even fair food. Fair food has, like, certain stands and certain fair foods have fail rates and success rates in my brain. Nothing has ever been 100%. I don't even think anything has gotten 95%. Accurately, like, an 80% is as good as perfect as you're gonna get. Because 100% ain't ever gonna happen. Then you're just eating the sauce, but just like, what My only issue with Subway is that for some reason it's a universal rule to always put too much lettuce and spinach. You can ask them. You can tell them and say, hey, I like spinach, but can you put only 5 leaves on there? Only 5. You give them an exact number. Don't leave a question. Don't say only a few. You tell them exactly what you want. Exactly. I want 5 rings of onions. I want 3 strokes of ketchup. I want it to be toasted 5 times. Right? You gotta get specific. And the people working behind the counter will thank you because now it's not up to their interpretation of that because you gave them a fucking number. Okay? Give them a number, and if they can't even do that, find a different Subway. Or just complain. Like, leave a review. Like, I told them the exact number and they didn't. Become a Karen. Get that teenager fired. Sorry, no, don't do that. I'm just... yeah, Subway. Hello. 안녕하세요. pomodori numida. Hi. 안녕하세요. I don't even know what I'm saying. But hi, Korean person I cannot say the name of. Captain D is better than Long John's. I don't know what Captain D is. I thought you were making Captain D's nuts. I thought you were making a D's nuts joke. But fish fast food restaurants are always a bad day from coming. Yeah. There's something about it being sea fast food just never works out because it's such a sensitive, like, to get a good seafood experience or like, what did you call it, fish experience, you really need to just do it yourself. You're not gonna get a good experience anywhere. Never call anybody. Exactly. Oh, I love Long John Silver's. I always get the grilled salmon bowls with chili sauce. Their hush puppies are divine. But they hate it when we only order hush puppies. Yeah. They also don't know how to count. From earlier, I thought from how everyone made me feel that in the Discord, I just shared some pictures that I'm happy with. I honestly can't express how kind you all are. Aww. Wait, my Discord? I have a Discord? Good freaking luck. Man. I can't open anything on my fucking computer without it exploding. I think I found the problem. It's Steam. Because I did, like, the whole taskbar manager thing, and I just kept seeing Steam, like, stuff was, like, popping up, so I kept ending its task till it finally went away, and then my computer started running so much smoother. What do you think that's about? Like, what is that? What is that? Like, I legit, nothing was working until I did that. That's what took me so long to set up stream. I'm like, what is happening? Like, I physically can't open another tab on my computer or it has a fit. What's Long John Silver's? It is a deep-fried fish restaurant where they deep-fry fish, has fries, and other deep-fried food. It's a seafood, fish food, fast food restaurant. It's not great. I would not recommend. My least favorite thing was the fish, but I had to eat it so I could have their fries, and now their fries are ass. Yeah. Five Guys is probably 100% for quality, but the price is always hurting. I've never had Five Guys. Usually when real burger places exist like that, I hate their burgers. I don't even like the burgers my grandpa makes because they're just too meaty. I like turkey burgers. Turkey burgers, honestly, if you're a hamburger person, try turkey burgers. You'll never go back. It's a sweet meat and it's just so much better. A hamburger is so heavy. Heavy, juicy, gritty, cholesterol, blah, 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 fattening. Meanwhile, a turkey burger, it tastes just so nice. So nice. I shall do that next time. Oh, next time what? Nando's is probably, I don't even know what Nando's is, a 60 out of 100 for how good it is, although wait time's usually slow. That's the thing. Depending on the Culvers, we have a Culvers we blacklisted because they cannot get their shit together. They're the newest building, they have the fanciest shit, and they have the worst fucking everything. They can't find good help. I actually was so fucking pissed at them that I'm like, I hope when they always have like help wanted posters. Go fucking wonder. I'm like, I should get a job there just so I can see what is going wrong so I can tell them they need to not do that. Because somebody there is not, like, their brain isn't working. It can't be this hard. Your new, like, franchise, a new building, whoever your manager is, they suck. You need to get another Culver's employee from another Culver's to come here and teach you shit because you guys can't get your crap together. Worse, the wait times, egregious. The food, dog ass. It is so hard for Culver's to fuck up their custard. So hard because all they have to do is pour in the ingredients. And yet somehow they fucking manage to make bad custard. That is fresh every day. Bruh. Makes me mad. Anyway, we're getting heated about fast food. hello, I want 10 strips of lettuce, please. Yes, you have to get specific with them. Okay, put yourself in their shoes. When somebody says, don't put a lot, but make sure you put some there. And also, like, a little bit of, like, ketchup. Like, in your head, what is a little bit? Is it a little bit of a little bit? Is it a little bit of a lot? Is it a normal stroke of, like, 1, 2, 3, like, you know, go back, forth with it, right? Or is it poop, poop, poop? Like, you just be specific. And even if you have to, like, mime it to them, do that. Because guess what? I would appreciate that. Maybe it comes off as passive aggressive. Sure. But guess what? You'll get a good review because you followed orders. Now, if you're going to be an asshole about it and you give them like 1,000 different things to do, that's your fault and you should have a bad sandwich. If it's like 5 ingredients, 2 ingredients, just help them out. They don't know how to do math. They're here for money. Just teach them to do their job for them across the way because you get to see how they work. So understand that if they work bad, just be honest with them. Say, hey, you're not making a great sandwich, no offense, but can your other coworker do this? I'm sorry, I'll pay for this one, or I'm not going to pay for that, right? If you got to be a little bit of an asshole, you got to do it because guess what? Do you want to eat a bad sandwich? I don't think so. Nobody does. They wouldn't. I'm sure of it. Just because they got lazy or having a bad day doesn't excuse that you as a customer have the right to actually get the product that was supposed to be delivered to you, which is an edible one. If it ain't edible, I ain't paying for it. Like, literally, we went to Adobe the other day, and they put lettuce in my burrito, and we had to go back, and I feel bad because he's clearly a new guy, and it almost sounds like he's the only one there that day. So he made the second one, and you know what? He did good. I'm wondering if they use taco meat instead of their burrito meat, or if there's a difference, because they really... I thought they dried the beef that was in it, because they put beef, bean dip, and, like, the, you know, the shell, or what, burrito wrap, or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, you guys would be disgusted on how I eat a wet burrito. Imagine you throw up, and I eat that. Chunky slime! Foot lettuce. No, you put that foot lettuce back in your mouth with your foot. Put your foot in your mouth with that lettuce. Make your own damn sandwich with your other foot. Put the lettuce on both your foot, squish it together, and now you got a sandwich. Whatever in the middle is, I don't know, bacon. Foot sandwich. Your feet are the bread. Yeah! I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Burn your American 4th of July barbecue merch. You lose your privilege with the turkey burgers BS. What the fuck are you on about? Van Boer, you bastard. Turkey burgers are the best. Hamburgers are too fucking heavy. They kept making me sick. And then I just told my grandpa, and I'm like, I don't want to eat these. Because we would, you know, cycle between only 5 dishes of food because I have very limited tolerance to food. It's a thing. It's expanded now, but, like, I realized that the hamburger he made was making me not feel great after I eat it, and it was just so heavy on my poor stomach because I have leaky gut syndrome. Yeah. But turkey burgers, no problem. Beautiful, beautiful fucking things. Try it. I love Nando's. I don't know what Nando's is. Nando's peri-peri chips are the best, especially the medium hot sauce and the spicy chicken burger. Chips referring to the UK. Okay, thick fries for American. Gotcha. I was gonna say. What do you actually do for the 4th of July? Because the closest thing in Scotland is probably Burns Day. Ooh, what's Burns Day? When someone plays the bagpipes at the haggis is brought in. Oh my god. That sounds like a parody. Is that real? Wait, you live in Scotland? I don't know if I'm Scottish or Irish, but it's something over there. I'm one of the two. Let's go. Oh my god, they have like a redhead festival I want to go to. Strawberry blonde. Strawberry blonde. Strawberry blonde. I technically am a redhead. Yeah. I'm the rarest of the red. I kind of envy the people that have straight red hair, because that's like fucking crazy. Humans can have red hair naturally, like violently red. I don't have violently red hair, but my brother, no, fuck, what's wrong with me? My best friend's brothers have flaming red hair. Anyway, okay, so for the 4th of July, this is how a typical 4th of July works. It's the 4th of July. There's traffic everywhere. Everybody is popping off fireworks even before it's dark. Everyone's buying fireworks at the last minute for, like, you know, discount. Big families get together for barbecues, mainly for hamburgers and hot dogs. People are in the back of their trucks partying. Then everybody goes and picks their location to where they want to watch the fireworks, because literally every city, every town, everywhere is going to have fireworks. You could probably even just drive on. We drive down the highway and watched fireworks from all kinds of places. Some of them are from, like, just people who bought them, and they look like the big professional ones. And then there's the professional ones. Ooh, baby. So yeah, that's 4th of July just kind of works like that. There are people selling glow sticks. Oh my god, holy shit, I forgot about this. Do you guys want to hear my 4th of July story about when I was selling glow sticks and then a man made me cry as a child? I think I was about like 10 or 9. I was an entrepreneur. Oh my god, I forgot I did this. I forgot I did this. Oh, MJ Mations, welcome back, welcome back. Cheeky Nandos. I still don't know what that is. Okay, so my 4th of July story starts with me. I realized we would buy glow sticks, and those, like, ones you can make into necklaces or bracelets and stuff, and I'd share it with my best friend. And we kind of just intermingled. It used to be just mom and me, and I would play with the other children at our location by the YMCA. And it was like by this weird, like, pond area, so we would be like wandering about. It was really strange. But then I met my best friend, and we would spend 4th of July together, and we'd share fireworks and everything. And then I got the brilliant idea. It's like, I looked at my mom, because my mom does reselling, and we were looking at, like, glow sticks to buy in bulk. And then I was like, hey, Mom, could I sell glow sticks? And she goes, yeah, you could. And I'm like, really? And we were looking at this tube. These 2 tubes have about 100 glow sticks each. And I was like, but that's a lot of money. And she goes, if this is what you want to do, you can do it. I'll buy it for you. And so I made signs, and I told my friend we could sell glow sticks. Glow stick for $1. And we would wander around wherever. We didn't know exactly where we were going, but we knew we were going somewhere where there's people, right? We could just sell it to the people who are already around. And so that's what we did. We had signs, we had our tubes, and we sold glow sticks. Well, the problem arose that the location, my mom is like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect for you to sell glow sticks. It was a festival, but the festival was so big, it was spilling into the streets, and the main stage was several feet away, like so far away that I couldn't see or hear. Like, I heard the music, but I had no idea where it was coming from. That's how far away it was. They had a massive overspill doing music. So me and my friend immediately start selling glow sticks. Like, everybody is buying glow sticks. We have families, they give us $1, you know, ask for change, and we were just so fucking happy. Like, she's really shy, but even she was happy, and we were just like living the life. And then this guy, this motherfucking old man, like a 30-something, 40-something, with a cart that has, like, swords that glow, laser swords, bigger glow sticks, toys, light up toys. he wheels his, like, cart, and he walks straight up to us, and we're little girls on our own. Like, my mom's not even here. She had to find a place to park or something, and this was before cell phones. This was before smartphones. So we were having so much fun that we hadn't gone very far into the crowd. We were still in the people who were still kind of like on the sidewalk. And this guy just strolls up to us and he goes, "You can't be doing that." And me and my friend are like, hello? He's like, "You can't sell those. I can get you arrested. I can call the police. You can't be doing that. You need a permit for this." He came at us with so much aggression. We fucking cried. I was traumatized. At that point, whatever was going on dissipated. We were fucking traumatized because this guy was basically threatening us. And I agree. Okay, I didn't understand. People probably have, like, this is their business, right? He probably did have the rights to be there. He looked like he was set up, right? But he didn't have to come at us so fucking mean. It scared us. Like, he was so genuinely mad, we thought he was gonna hurt us. And so we tucked our signs away and held our tubes, and we're just like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry," and we walked away. And people were still wanting to buy glow sticks from us, but we were traumatized. And was like, "Sorry, we can't sell to you. We can't sell to you." And so we went to look for my mom, but there was nowhere to park. There's so many people. And so we just started crying. We were crying and wandering and didn't go very far. I had to go up to a stranger. And I never do this. I always have, like, I was a shadow puppet to my mom. Like, I wasn't shy when I was a kid, but interacting with, like, a straight up stranger for no reason in dire need of assistance. I literally had to go up to somebody with a flip phone and I said, I'm so sorry, but, like, I'm lost and we don't know where my mom is and I don't have a phone. Could I call her on your phone, please? And I just felt so, like, endangered. We felt so unsafe. And this guy, he gave me his phone. And it was very sweet of him. And I called my mom and she picked up. I don't think she picked up the first time. I had to call it again and I was panicking. And she's like, "Jenta, where are you?" I said I was right here. She apparently didn't move from where she had dropped us off. But, we were panicking and we had walked a little distance. And so we didn't know. She had to stay in the car in case, because, she was technically in the middle of the road, but everybody was already parked, so it wasn't like new traffic was coming. It was supposed to be a jump in, jump out, because we didn't know if anybody would buy from us, but they did, and it was so fun, and then it became so bad. The story does have a happy ending, by the way. So we make it to my mom, we're crying, we don't want to do this anymore, so we go back to where we originally, like, we go away from this, like, thing my mom had this idea with, and we go back to her parents, my best friend's parents, where they go and see the fireworks. And she didn't want to sell fireworks anymore, so the little brother sold fireworks with me, the glow sticks with me, and we sold them to a few people at that place. And then once the 4th of July was over, this is the best part of the whole experience. It started off so shit and we were crying and we were traumatized. We had a sign, and as everybody was leaving, this convertible car just pulls up and it has, like, teenagers and like young adults in it, and they're like, you're selling glow sticks? And they're like, "Oh my gosh, how much are they?" And I'm like, "They're $1 each." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, we'll take some." And they were so sweet and positive. Like, our parents are right near us, by the way, don't worry, they're not trying to kidnap us, but they're like, "Hold on, we'll park." And they're on the side of the road because there's cars behind them, and they had to go all the way around and then park. And then it was so fucking, like, the girls made our night. Oh my gosh, they were so silly. They were so silly, but they made our night, and they bought like a bunch of glow sticks, and they went back in the car and drove off. It was like any other time that would have been really sus. But it was like we had been traumatized, but then it ended on a good note. I can't believe I forgot about that. I made $200. I made probably more than 200. Did I? Yeah, I made $200. So they were like 50 a piece. So I made $100 profit, and I paid my mom the other 100. I probably paid her more, honestly. I don't know what I ever did with that money. I might have bought a cosplay for like the convention I went to as a child, but I don't remember because it was all ones. When you have a bunch of ones, you treat it like it's like $20 bills because you're like, oh, there's a big stack. We sold them. We sold almost all of them. But yeah, that's my 4th of July story. And I think with that, I'm a bit pooped. Let me catch up with chat a little bit and see what we were talking about. I'm Scottish but live in Australia. Ooh, a Frenchie. Yeah. Cheeky Nando's. You guys keep talking about Nando's. Fuck that guy. Yeah, exactly. Fuck that guy. Just me and two. Like, who goes up to a 9-year-old with that much hostility? Who can't just be like, hey, you probably don't know this, but you're not allowed to sell products here because that's what we are doing. It's an adult thing or something. Like, unfortunately, you'd have to sell elsewhere. But the way he said everything and did everything, he straight up was like, you're going to jail. And we're like, we believed him. And we just, yeah. Yeah. Who does that? Who the fuck? Like, I understand. That's probably his life right there. Like, he needs to make money on this day. But who does that? I am a child. And this was in the young days. Like, if somebody pulled this shit now, you could have been like, oh, these stupid fucking kids, they're just doing this on purpose, blah, blah, blah. Like, kids don't have any respect. But back then, a 9-year-old was a 9-year-old, and we didn't have any smartphones or nothing. We had maybe an MP3 player, and that was about it. Yeah, fucking 4th of July, baby. But on that note, I had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. This has been very therapeutic. I'm actually wondering, I'm a little run down. So I already took my night meds. I'm feeling a bit better, but a little bit dizzy again. So I'm trying to figure out, I took 2 green pills. What else can I take? I'm having like this new dizzy thing I don't know what to do with. Oh. I don't need a shower. Maybe I can call it early because I've been doing so well lately. I can just read in bed, but honestly, I don't know if I lay down, that's going to be a struggle. I haven't had to have a movie on in a long time, but I think this might be a movie night. Not for you guys, but for me. I'm talking out loud what I got to do for the night. But yeah, thank you guys for keeping me company. I enjoyed this very much. Sorry we got on so many tangents. Oh my god. How much VTuber things did we talk about? Not many. I like me. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. Please get some rest. Have some fun. Kick back a little. Don't overwork. Do you ever listen to me? Probably not, but you know, I love you for it. I'll be seeing you guys around. Aw, Sylvester, I'm so sorry, brother, but we're ending stream. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye now. I actually have an end screen. Oh, it's so cute. I've missed this. I haven't seen this in forever. Beautiful. Thank you, Cherry. You did such a good job adjusting this. Alright, end stream.